Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's episode of DnDTime Delves. I am your dungeon master this evening, DnDTime Jeremy, aka Trust of Flump, and I am joined by, as always, by our cast of 4 fantastic role-playing character people folks. How you guys doing, role-playing character people folks? Good.
Good.
Alright, good.
Is she talking to us?
I'm talking to you guys, yeah.
Oh, alright. Alright, I guess.
Nice. Great.
For those of you who may be new to our... A strong indeed. For those of you who may be new to our ridiculous kind of shenanigans that go on here, DnDTime Delves is a show that we run every other week on Sunday here on DnDTime on Twitch, where I run a 3 to 4 hour one-shot adventure featuring these dudes. And sometimes we swap in some other folks depending on availability and whatnot. It's always a good time. The adventures are always plenty ridiculous. Actually, we've been building them kind of together, collaboratively, every Saturday before the show on DnDTime Behind the Screen. If you're interested in catching that, you should check out our schedule and our Discord server. We post our schedules kind of weekly there, so you can see what's coming up. But enough of that. Let us jump right into talking about our wonderful players tonight. How you guys doing?
I mean, like I said, it's strong.
Yeah, you're still doing this.
Yeah, we've gone over this.
We collaborate, of course.
Jeremy, I'm incredible.
Pete, you're incredible?
Yeah, I am. I'm really excited about
You're
playing
incredible,
D&D
Pete?
tonight.
I'm really glad that you're really excited that you're incredible. Anyway,
I
I'm going to go through and introduce all you
superhero.
guys. So, first and foremost, James, hashtag Twitterless James, how are you doing, my friend?
Oh, I'm doing great. Just got back from a private event for Fred's Franks.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the
Now,
best
James,
hot dog cart on the East Coast, at least.
A private event for your hot dog cart? I think I know what that means.
Well, no. Yeah, well, I mean, we do cater with the full menu available. Ask
full menu.
Ask your company if you want Fred's Franks to be there at an event somewhere within the North Shore area.
I was about to say, how far are you guys willing to travel?
We're not willing to travel more than an hour, and actually going into Boston with the cart is a nightmare. So,
Oh, but what if you were to come down to Hartford?
no, that's too far.
So, for all of you who've been following, James, you work at Fred's Franks, the best hot dog stand in all of Massachusetts, perhaps even the country.
Exactly. Yes.
So,
And
if
it's,
any of you, oh, sorry, go ahead, please.
Oh no! If any of you guys have any inkling of where Route 95, exit 40, right by Wakefield, the Lake Quantapowhat, you just get off exit 40, stay to the right, and you'll find yourself right there at Fred's Franks, the best hot dog cart in Massachusetts. For delicious hot dogs, sausages, and our signature sandwich, the Schnurble, which is 2 pieces of chorizo, a hot dog on top of a bed of sweet cabbage mayo, and our special sriracha baba sauce. That's a mix of sriracha, barbecue, and proprietary secrets.
Hot damn. We all love proprietary secrets here. Well, James, if I ever find myself, I'm going to find myself back that way. I'm finally going to end up going to Fred Franks. It's
Glad to hear it, Jeremy.
Going to happen someday. Thank you, of course, James, for playing with us tonight. Next, I want to introduce Crowley. Crowley, how are you doing? Hashtag make something up.
Yeah, you really took
Nice.
those words to heart.
Yeah,
Nice.
I did. How you doing, Mike?
I'm fine.
Any news?
No. I mean,
Awesome.
you're a psychopath, but is what I've
Oh.
learned from like the
Oh.
last 2 weeks. But
Me? What did I do?
watching you play The Witcher.
Play The Witcher. Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, I mean,
Thanks
people
for
say
playing.
people say you want to kill people in D&D time, but Jesus Christ.
Look, I haven't been killing anyone in D&D time, so I'm taking it out on virtual characters in The Witcher. I mean, come on.
That seems fair.
This is a good thing. It's been very good for D&D. Anyway, thank you for joining us, Carly. We'll go back to your character in just a minute. But next, we have Kyle. Kyle, how are you doing? Twitter.com/dangerousbacon, where the S is a 5. Kyle, how are you?
I mean, we've been over this. I think I'm still in the strong.
Still I was really hoping that had become a in the past, 2 minutes. But
No.
it's not still an
No, it's definitely just a
Not
All
a Tim Allen.
Anything new, or is still just
I mean, in regards to what? In regards to the last 30 seconds that we've been having this conversation, or just in life?
Yeah, no, the
Oh.
last 30 seconds.
Oh, absolutely no. No, nothing has changed.
All right.
How about
Thanks
now?
for joining us, Kyle. It's always great to have your aunt self. And of course, all of you, or many of you, are aware of our last player tonight, DnDTime Pete. Pete, how are you doing?
I'm doing incredible, as I said before. I'm doing good.
I'd figured that incredible had gone down a little bit after these announcements, but it's still incredible.
Yeah, well, it's been a roller coaster of emotions, and I've had highs and lows in the last couple of minutes. But right now, I would say I'm incredible.
That's incredible. Any news?
Any news? I guess
Pete,
most
this
of
is
my
where
news...
you hype DnDTime.
Well, the thing I was going to say is, I guess most of my news would be DnDTime related. In particularly, I'm very excited to talk about Halloween-related events. For anyone not aware, a big Halloween event's starting up this Friday. It's going to be incredible. It's going to be as incredible as I feel right now. And
that's pretty good.
I'll talk more about that at the end of the show tonight. But we have one announcement, I think, directly related to that, that we're going to post up at the end. So stay tuned. Incentive to watch all the way to the end is to be here when we drop whatever it is that I'm going to drop at the end. I will give you at least a hint. It's going to be what the loot is for Halloween this year.
Oh, hot.
It wasn't a hint. I told you.
Yeah, the Pete, you just straight up.
You ruined
man.
Yeah.
But anywho,
you won't know what that loot is.
True.
Exactly. You'll know all of the loot. So yeah, welcome to DnDTime Delves. Our adventure this evening is entitled "You Start in a Tavern," and this is basically the opening kind of shtick to it. And then I'm going to kind of go through each of you guys because I have a couple important questions to ask. So the whole deal with You Start a Tavern is after several weeks or a week or so of adventuring on a tropical island known as Fantasy Honolulu, you guys have all heinously botched whatever missions you came here for. You have just absolutely screwed it up beyond recovery. But you know what? The people still seem pretty nice here, pretty kind and jovial. And they have recommended a tavern known as the Leaky Tiki Tavern here inside of Fantasy Honolulu, or on Fantasy Honolulu. It's inside of an active volcano known as Fantasy Krakatoa, which is definitely on Honolulu. And yeah, it's apparently been it's a very popular tavern. Adventurers visit it all the time. And yeah, you've been recommended to go here. So you've all found your way to the Leaky Tiki Tavern. And so I ask the four of you, first, what did you do to heinously screw up here? And then, do you know any of the other people that you're going there with? You've all kind of run into each other along the way as you're approaching the Leaky Tiki Tavern. But I'm wondering, do you actually know each other? We'll start with you, Luke. Luke Luckson II, Bane of Kobols.
So, Luke Luckson II is actually just because I died and was resurrected once, and felt that my second life should have a second number assigned to it, since I'm no longer the first Luke Luckson. It's an existential thing. But really, I'm a born-again man. Changed only slightly. Still a champion of Timora. The luckiest man alive. And that is why I require to kill all kobolds, obviously followers of Bashiba, for what they had done to me in my previous life. I actually had received a missive saying that I had won a vacation to Fantasy Honolulu. It was quite the stroke of luck, if I do say so myself, that it turned out to be real. There was a small caveat that I did have to dispatch a few tropical monsters. However, you know, they aren't kobolds. My heart really wasn't in it. I think they might have had a little bit of Bashiba's horrible influence beside them. But for now, I'm resting easy in this Leaky Tiki Tavern.
Excellent. Are you familiar with any of your other adventurers, or?
No, not really. I see that they're probably strong people, and so I like to drink with them because they have good stories.
Excellent. Well, Luke Luckson II, I'm sure there will be no need for Luke Luckson III. This is going to be an excellent, just wonderful vacation.
Of course.
Scuz, the Face Eater.
Yeah,
Goblin Rogue, how are you?
yeah, okay. Come
Scuz,
on.
what brings you to Fantasy Honolulu? What was your mission here? And
Kill
do
the
you know
guy.
any of you? What?
Kill the guy.
Kill the guy.
Kill the guy.
Who you killing?
I killed him.
Oh, you killed him.
Yeah. It was the wrong guy.
Oh, you just killed but you killed a guy, so your job's
No.
done.
No, I gotta find the right guy.
Do you know who you're supposed to kill?
Yeah, Jackie.
Jackie?
Jackie.
Who's
Jackie the
that?
hugger. Jackie the hugger.
Uh-huh.
He breaks your spine by hugging you.
Oh, that sounds like a terrifying
Yeah,
guy.
really big hugs. Crushes your spine.
Really big hugs. We don't want him for Free Hugs Day.
I killed Billy the hugger.
There's more than one hugger?
It was just a guy that liked to hug people.
Oh, no. Well, Scuz, what has brought you to Leaky Tiki Tavern, then?
Looking for Jackie the hugger.
Oh, you look for Jackie the Hugger? All right, well, of course, still on your mission. I imagine people aren't too stoked about killing Billy.
No. They were angry.
What a horrible little monster.
Oh,
You're
they were
amusing.
angry.
All right.
My Billy's dead. I
Now
know, his
Billy-
face.
Oh, no. There we go. Okay. Well, Scuz, I'm sure... I don't know. Good luck, man. Next, Blue, Scourge of the Skies,
Yes.
Halfling Ranger. Blue, what brought you to Fantasy Honolulu? And coincidentally, what then brought you to the Leaky Tiki Tavern?
Well, funny thing is, I was actually just hanging out on vacation because
You too.
my partner, the Lightning, really he's from here. You know,
The Lightning?
he likes the Lightning. Yeah, it's my pterodon. Pteranodon.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, his name is the Lightning. He
see.
chose it. He got really excited when I said, "Ooh, there's lightning," and he picked it up. I was like, "The lightning," and he got real
You
excited
just got
about
it.
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
so
understand.
I ride the lightning all day,
Mhm.
just looking for trouble.
Do you even ride the Lightning like on the land?
Yes.
You ride him around and he just kind of walks around?
Oh, we don't walk anywhere.
Well, what about inside a tavern?
Oh, I mean, maybe we're walking around. In which case, no, we would not be. I would
you
not be
dismount
riding
for
the
that.
light- Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
that's fair. So you're just here. I mean,
Oh yeah. Well, so I was until I wasn't, and I was told to go and find this guy who killed the wrong guy.
uh-huh.
I may have gotten a little distracted though.
But you
'cause
think you're on the right track.
Yeah, but I mean, all of this is
Mhm.
insubstantial compared to my greater calling, which I mean,
Which is?
it'll. We don't talk about that because it's
Oh, okay.
too personal. It's too
Absolutely.
personal. We don't talk about that.
I understand. Well, Blue, good luck finding the guy who killed the wrong guy.
Yeah,
I'm sure you'll find the trail eventually.
I don't
Of course,
think so.
maybe I don't know.
Probably
last,
not.
but
It's
certainly
probably not
not
important.
least. Juan the Collector, Furbolg Druid. Juan, what brings you to Fantasy Honolulu and therefore to the Leaky Tiki Tavern?
This one heard a strange thing while he slept. This one heard odd whispers coming from this place. Never before has this one heard such whispers. This one has not heard them since, but they called of a strange place, of a tavern, of a volcano.
You just followed your ears, so to speak, Juan.
If one's quiet, this one can hear many things.
All right. What brought you to the island in the first place?
Well, this one had before found an old boat. It was broken, and this one was working on hoping it might sail again. It had many more stories to tell. This one, I believe, is also familiar with Luke. A long time ago, this one, when he was perusing a dungeon, found a small broken mirror. When I picked it up, it told me the the strangest of stories about one who was slain by kobolds in this place, dropping the mirror. I suppose at one time they looked at their lustrous hair within.
Interesting. Well, Juan, it is quite miraculous that you have found Luke Luckson in this place that seems to have called out to you. And so, our adventure begins. The four of you are approaching a tavern. You've climbed up this volcano and kind of run into each other along converging roads. Not really too concerned about each other's presence. You're all seasoned adventurers, and you are familiar with the adventuring type. These aren't townsfolk that would give you a hard time. These are but normal heroes. And as you kind of approach down this this cavern, you can see small flows of running lava on the sides, and the powerful scent of brimstone and sulfur burns in your nostrils. You're maybe even tempted to turn back for a moment. However, up ahead, you see a sign sticking out of the side of the cavern wall, a stone kind of placard hanging by chains underneath it, lightly blowing in the kind of the hot wind coming down the channel, or the cavern walking. The sign reads, "The Leaky Tiki Tavern," and has a small little tiki mask colorfully painted hanging below it. Beside that, in the kind of wall of this cavern, there is a simple stone door. And you all kind of make your way up, and you can see up ahead, standing before a wizard with a kind of he's wearing a blue robe covered in silver stars in crescents. Not wearing a hat, but it looks like they would normally wear a hat. They hold what looks like a broken quarterstaff, the top kind of broken off, where maybe a crystal once would reside. And they've got a little bit of a blonde with a little bit of orange kind of beard growing in, very short cut though, kind of like a chin strap. And they're looking up at the sign, kind of scratching their chin, and looking down at some paper as you four all kind of approach. I assume during your walk you've introduced each other to some degree, or introduced yourself to each other.
Indeed.
And the wizard looks up. I wonder if this is the right tavern. Looks down at his paper.
Sir, you seem lost.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm looking for the Leaky, I think it's the Leaky Tavern. I'm not sure, though.
Well, this right here is the Leaky Tiki Tavern. I have no idea of any other tavern that would be inside a volcano.
What's
I
our
know
name?
I was... Huh? Oh, I'm Matthias.
Kill
was, What?
What's you tell him?
Whoa.
Whoa, little goblin.
Whoa.
Oh,
That
no,
seems quite
I know lots of goblins. I'm good friends with the goblins. No, it's
The
their
racist.
humor. It's how they go. No, I understand your kind of fear. Humans like me tend to be a little aggressive toward goblins, but I assure you I'm not like the others. No, I was looking for the Leaky
Why should
Tavern.
we believe you?
Ugh.
I just met you. And I'm here to relax, have a drink, and have a night's rest. I assume the same as you four?
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Indeed.
Crazy that every tavern besides this one on the island is completely full. Can you believe it?
Ugh.
Well, it's quite the popular vacation spot. I'm
It sure
looking
is.
myself to have gotten an invitation.
Oh, you too.
Yeah, right?
Well, let's go in, maybe have a drink, and we can kind of talk about it, See what we're all here for.
Sounds great to me.
And you all enter into the Leaky Tiki Tavern. And I hope you can see.
Hey.
Oh, there it is.
Alrighty. So as you kind of enter
Still
into
relatively full.
the sorry, I had to scoot it around a little bit for the audience. As you all enter into Leaky Tiki Tavern, you can see it is crowded. There are tons of people all over the place. There's a bard in the corner, looks like a tabaxi. They have a 4-stringed lute. There's a 5th string, but it's just kind of pling. going off in every kind of direction, and they're playing some very relaxing, comfortable kind of islandy music, and it's very relaxing. You look around, there are a bunch of what look like common folk. There are several adventuring types you can see scattered throughout the tavern, and going around in like an elevated, almost a wheelchair like thing. You see a deep gnome behind the counter of the bar. And yeah, as you all enter, the person right here down there, who is Matthias, says, "Oh wow, it's really busy in here."
It's certainly not busy.
Yeah. Do you want to find a seat somewhere? Or?
Yeah, I'll go
I'm just
order a
gonna-
round of drinks.
I'm just gonna saunter up to this table. Me and the lightning will go and sit down at this table.
Oh yes, let me drag your pteranodon onto here, so you can. So
Everyone good with a mug of ale?
Yeah.
This one would prefer an ale, if that is okay.
And I say, barkeep, a round of ale, please, for my friends and I. 5 of them, please.
Oh, absolutely, no problem. Welcome to the Leaky Tiki Taven.
Thank you, my good man.
Just ale. We got a whole slew of drinks, but you just want ale.
Oh, well, what are your
Come
finer
on, you're
options?
here to relax, have a good time, right?
Yeah, tell me,
First
what...
drink's on me. I'll tell you.
well then, of course. What might you suggest, my good man?
Well, I personally recommend the Intellect Devourer. Excellent beverage. Fuck you up real good, though. You understand that? Or something a little more relaxed.
I'm looking for a more relaxing thing than a terrifying aberration from the horrors of the Mind Flayer race.
Oh, it's the name of it's a drink.
I have some bad memories.
All right, we got some coconut champagne.
You know what? I'll take a glass of that.
I think that is like the most relaxed thing we have here. And you see him kind of wheel over to the corner. And again, he's in like a high top wheelchair. The wheelchair rises maybe like 4 feet off the ground. And then he's just on top of it like a stool. Because he's very short, being a gnome. And he kind of wheels over and takes a bottle off of the wine rack and brings it over, which it's really more a display case, but puts it on the counter. Says, yeah, first, this one's on the house for you and your friends, but everything past this, and you pay it.
You got it, my good man.
He kind of slaps it down and slides it across to you.
I sniff it.
Okay, smells like bubbly coconuts.
I'll take a swig of it and swish it around in my mouth, feel the bubbles, and swallow.
Okay.
My, that is quite refreshing. I'll bring these over to my compatriots. Thank you, good sir.
Yep, he puts a couple like wooden cups on there too. Yeah, Matthias scoots over a little bit for you. Oh, here, yeah, you can sit down here.
Thank you, Matthias. Appreciate it. Here, everybody. Some coconut champagne. And I pour everyone a cup of the stuff.
This is odd. This one has never had such a thing before. Thank you.
Well, the barkeep said it was very relaxing and it was free. What luck.
So, what brings what brings you all here?
Tyler?
Oh, I'm exhausted. I've been walking all day trying to find this. I figured it might have been in a different volcano.
Only one volcano.
Yeah, I found that out, but I wasn't sure. It was really foggy earlier.
No.
What?
My
Brother. Sunny all day.
Does anyone know what this goblin's talking about?
he said it was sunny all day. He's confused about why he said it was foggy earlier.
You might have been thinking of the smoke that pours out of this volcano. It does seem like fog, except it burns a bit.
It's full
that
of
might have
sulfur
been it.
and
Maybe I
ash.
should change the settings of my transmuter stone.
Mm.
And you see him like take a little rock out of his pocket and fiddle with it. All right. Yeah. Anyway, mind pouring me some of that champagne?
Oh, of course, Matthias. And I pour out what's probably like the last bit of it out of the bottle into his cup.
Who doesn't indulge in the champagne?
I don't.
Scuz doesn't.
I do.
Okay. So it's Juan
Being a
and
halfling,
Luke.
I will get wrecked.
I mean, it's champagne, so it's pretty light. So
Still.
Juan and Luke, can each of you roll me a d20?
Just a flat D20.
Yeah, no nothing added to it.
All right, because I get a whole bunch of bonuses. Okay.
Yeah, so I think this isn't like a saving throw or anything, but
Okay.
I think what happens is, Luke, you're able to like find the subtler notes in it, right? It's like it's okay champagne is I think what you come out with here. Juan, I assume you're not super familiar with champagne.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, and that shows. You're really just like, this is great. I don't know, how does Juan feel about it?
This
You're not
one
really
pref-
able to understand the deeper aspects.
Yeah, well, what one would say about this. This one prefers these kind of drinks. I like it when the fruits have had time to tell their stories. These fruits were very old when they made this juice.
Well, it's not the kind of vintage I'm used to. The combination of coconuts and grapes has a slight, it is a palatable flavor to it. I've had richer vintages from my noble estates.
Jeremy, while they're all talking about the champagne, I'm just gonna look around the bar. Is there like a bunch of shady people just hanging out?
There are a bunch of random people hanging out. It seems mostly commoners. You notice a couple other folks that like kind of draw your attention. You see what looks like a professor of some kind here, of some sort of magic study. Maybe not even magic. It might even be like mundane kind of stuff. He looks kind of old. He's
On
older
edge.
and kind of stuck up looking.
Oh, okay.
You see a young enchantress sitting over here having a beverage. Some dude just wearing armor, maybe like a knight or a guard even, perhaps. Maybe like a guard captain.
Sure.
Other folks that really get your attention are, of course, the deep gnome in his wheelchair. And obviously the tabaxi bard wearing kind of tattered minstrelly clothing. Now that you're looking at it, it's in pretty rough, dirty shape on the stage, playing that lute. But he also has some bongo drums at his feet. You see a gigantic obsidian golem standing in the corner.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about that.
Yeah, it seems to just be a large construct made out of just black obsidian, and it's just standing there.
It's
Totally
not doing
motionless,
anything.
head facing down. Yeah, it's totally stationary. You see an old-timey dwarf over here. Looks like maybe like a gold miner or something. A prospector maybe, who's kind of talking loudly enough
Sure.
that you can hear him. And yeah, that's and this the snake man is having a discussion with this other person, very kind of quietly
Hush,
and
hush.
discreetly. Yeah.
And is there a Kuatoa, or is that just a...
Yeah, there's a Kuatoa.
Okay, yeah, just wanted to make sure.
He's just sitting there. Looks like he's playing cards, but he's holding his cards not just backwards, but outwards. So like he can't see what the numbers are, and everyone else can.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it looks really bad. It's more like the two girls over there are playing cards, and they're like the Kuatoa is there, and they just have piles of money in front of them and like a couple of seashells, and the Kuatoa keeps throwing more shells down into the pile, and it's just like they're almost ignoring him. But yeah,
I just would like to turn to Matthias, and I face him and say, this one would ask Matthias what his purpose here is.
oh, yeah, no, we were supposed to me and my adventuring party, we were supposed to stop or not stop, but find some bandits that had captured the son of a local noble. It didn't go well. It went great. Like, we found the bandits, everything went amazing. Our ranger jumped on top of the caravan, started like trying to break in the top. Our bard ran into the center, ran into the cart through the door in the side. Everything was wonderful. And then the guards started fighting us, and I cast a fireball, and everything set on fire, and my party burned to death.
Oh, the hostage too?
Yeah, no, it was awful. Yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
That's
Wow.
that's the word evil right
Well,
there.
the ranger should have gotten out. He got his foot stuck. What am I supposed to do about that?
Murderer.
Wait a minute.
Not murder if
might
it's an
be.
accident.
Manslaughterer.
Yes.
That's
I believe I've been
That would
charged
be-
with
Well, I
treason.
look. It's fine. I'm gonna resurrect them. It'll be fine. I just need to make a couple thousand gold and head back to the mainland. Should be fine.
yeah, true. They didn't
listen.
die last minute, did they?
What?
Oh, we've
Oh, no,
been in
no,
here
this was-
talking for over a minute. Of course they haven't. I could have
Yeah.
done something for you if that were the case. However, it is beyond me.
Well, Matthias, I hate to break this to you. I believe I've been
Yeah?
charged to arrest you for
I don't.
killing the wrong people.
Yeah, arrest him.
Boy, now, can't we
Look,
just
look,
let
here,
that
here, look,
slide
look.
until we want
Absolutely not.
No, it's fine. It's fine. No, it's all right. Just
Crown is a
you know,
crown.
What?
Crown
No,
is a
we'll
crown.
wait today. Let's have a rest,
Mm,
and then we
I
can
don't-
head back.
I don't
I'll
think
head
so.
back with you.
I
and
don't.
We can talk it. I'm sure this is a mistake.
I don't think so, Matthias. Please come with me. I stand up and start
Sure.
going to
Fine.
usher him out.
Okay. You go over to the door, and you kind of open it up, and immediately
Come
upon
on.
kind of opening it up, you see just a wave of lava just.
Immediately
down
slam
in
the door,
front of
close
you.
like, ho ho, hey, all right,
Whoa,
we're
whoa.
gonna.
Yeah, and the barkeep's like, "Whoa, don't open that door!
I closed the door. I closed
Buddy.
the door immediately.
What are you doing?
I mean, I was going to leave.
You gotta wait. You gotta wait until the morning."
Is this a normal thing?
Yeah, no, it's
Apparently.
Krakatoa's revenge. It happens every night. It's some say
Is
it's a
that
curse.
not just? Is that one not a drink?
No, actually, it's not. Should be though.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, maybe we'll make it a drink.
This
Whatever.
place is protected from that torrent.
Yeah, no, it's all made out of stone.
How? Is this gonna turn into a murder mystery?
Probably.
Matthias looks at you. I hope not.
If it does, you're the one that's gonna get murdered.
What? No.
Oh, there, you little
Whoa!
goblin.
Whoa!
Look,
You're
no,
making
no,
a
no,
whole
no,
lot of
feeling a
assumptions
hostage of the
here.
state?
This is goblin humor, guys. It's fine. Matthias seems convinced. So,
This one is not
Certainly
certain that
not.
Scuz is making jokes.
yeah,
I was upset by Scuz's visage. He is horrifying to look at, but now his words match that as well.
These aren't threats, these are just stories.
Man, I'm getting tired. This music's so relaxing, you know?
Not cheaper.
Juan, if you're sitting down, mind if I take your seat? I've been standing for a little bit. He kind of walks around and takes where you just got up, Juan.
This is
Because you walk
fine.
over to the barkeeper. The barkeeper's, yeah, what you want?
What do you got for drinks?
Well, what do you like? You like your liquor or you like your booze? You want to just get the whole menu?
Yeah.
All right. Well, like we said to your friend, Intellect Devourer. It's kind of the punch. It's got a little bit of everything in it. Basically, whenever we are pretty low on a bottle, we just pour it in. The Mind Flare, rum, vodka, whiskey, slice of pineapple, just for a little bit of a little bit of sweetness. We got the Brain Freeze, which is, I don't know how we managed to keep it cold. These crazy Arcano devices are great nowadays. Basically, it's just some ice cream and cola. Krakatoa's Revenge. Oh, it is a drink. Wow. Tequila, mango juice, cherries. Pretty similar. And of course, we have Flaming Ooze Ale if you'd like some ale. Not ooze, I promise.
I'll take the herbs.
It's ale. It's not ooze.
Yeah. Yeah, the herbs ale.
Fine, take it simple, whatever. Oh yeah, and the coconut champagne if you like that. And he kind of rolls over to the side and puts in the puts a cup into a little tap, pulls the tap, fills it with ale, comes wheels back over and puts it on the counter. Yep, that'll be 4 silver.
Sure.
Oh, I'm sorry, 4 copper. 4 copper.
What happened to your legs?
Oh, I was hit by a boulder.
Ow.
Yeah. Kind of
Okay.
sucks.
Yeah, I don't care anymore.
I'm just watching Juan while all of
I
this is
feel
going
it.
on.
Yeah, what Juan is doing is
Uh-huh.
actually just kind of wandering around the tavern. He gets very up close to people and just kind of stares at them for a while occasionally. Doesn't say anything to them. He just kind of goes up and leans over people and looks at them and then kind of moves on. Also just looking for any interesting objects that are sitting around the tavern. Not magical or like noteworthy, just interesting, particularly things that would be broken. Pair the trash room.
Yeah, so Juan, as you're kind of like walking around, you walk by that dwarf, and the dwarf's just like, I remember back in the day, there was gold in this volcano, and me and the men talking to this commoner next to him, and she's just kind of sipping her drink, just listening, but like kind of rolling her eyes, just tired of him talking. You hear this Yuan-Ti kind of like whispering to this dude over here about something, you're not certain. However, you do see on this side of the bar, built up right here, is a big kind of like tiki. It's got multiple kind of heads and faces on it, and that's where the tap is. He'd pull the tap from the top of the tiki, and it would kind of let the booze down. Why do we call it the fucking ooze booze? And you can see it's leaking ever so slightly.
Oh dear. Juan is going to kind of walk over to it and just kind of place a hand on it for a moment,
Okay.
and just kind of he just wants to get kind of a feel of the tap. He's not actually going to try and like fix it or anything, even though he can. But I want to use my Scrounger's appraisal feature.
And what does that do?
Allow me to read it, almost as if it was an ad. You learn to speak the secret language of lost and forgotten things as a bonus action, or as an action. You can touch an abandoned or broken object or surface, and learn what types of creatures have been within 10 feet of it in the past 24 hours, and since it was abandoned or broken, whichever time is shorter. You can also determine the approximate number of creatures of each type, but not their identities. If the object is broken, you also learn what the object looked like when it was new, and at the DM's option, you might learn a piece of the object's history, such as its creator, if it has any. So I'm mostly interested in that final piece, but if there's something that's really notable, other than that.
It takes a minute, you said? Or is it an action?
It takes an action, but
Okay.
I will take some time and focus on it.
Well, as you go over, like you lay a hand on it, the barkeep yells at you, "Hey, what are you doing? Get your hands off the tiki!"
This one noticed that the tiki was broken.
Yeah, it's the Leaky Tiki.
Oh, of course. This is in the name of your location.
Yeah.
I would like to purchase one of your drinks.
Do I have to go through the whole goddamn list again?
Yes.
I would just have your old one.
The oldest one. Well, no one gets the brain freeze. That ice cream's freaking ancient. And he goes over it and takes like a half coconut shell, and again he's scooping some ice cream out of like a box on the back shelf. And are you touching the tiki anyway?
Once he told me to take my hands off it, I would be respectful.
Well, I mean, are you using your feature anyway, or?
Yeah. Well, if I mean, in that moment, I would have kind of like used it. Yeah.
So it tells you the creatures that have passed by it.
Which I assume are like the people in the bar. And...
Yeah, the people who are in the bar, and it's 24 hours.
Yeah.
It is these folk here.
Okay.
Actually, no. As you go to do it, nothing. Actually, you don't. It doesn't. No one has passed by.
Okay.
And you have a horrible like nightmare vision for just a moment. It just kind of flashes through your mind
Jesus.
of just like darkness and horror. You hear like screaming. It's kind of jarring, actually.
All right.
And then the gnome kind of wheels over as you're kind of shaken out of this, kind of rattled. And he puts the little pineapple cup on the counter and moves it across toward you. Here you go. Or, sorry, coconut cup, because I
This one thanks you. And he takes it and walks away.
Okay.
Does not pay. Does he ask for money?
No, he doesn't.
Okay, cool. Then I will take it and walk away. And one's just kind of shaking his head as he goes.
Does he like look rattled?
No, his face is placid, but he's definitely very rattled.
Okay.
He doesn't show a lot of emotion.
Okay.
Outwardly, and then I'm just gonna go back to just kind of wandering around and kind of leaning
Okay.
over people and looking around the place, other people and that stuff.
Yeah, as one's doing that and the rest of you are sitting at the table, I imagine you're just kind of like shooting the shit, maybe playing
Have a
some cards
bunch.
or something.
I'm just watching everything happen around me.
I tell
and
him at the table I'm gonna go talk to Octavio.
Bye.
You wanna talk to this guy?
Yeah, you start to talk to Octavio, who you know, but I don't.
What?
Octavio's an NPC from Curse's Trust.
Oh.
Oh, fair enough.
So Crowley, you know lots about Rictavio, but I don't know anything about Rictavio. So you start
How?
talking to Rictavio.
Ugh.
And as you go, Scuz, Matthias kind of looks toward you, Blue and Luke, and says, "All right, I'm gonna go to bed. I think it might be a good idea to get out while the goblin's distracted."
Oh, you're not going anywhere, buddy. At least not without me watching. I'm gonna follow him.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Absolutely not.
What do I
he
have to
does
do to
seem like a
convince you that
lawman.
I'm not the person you're looking for?
Well,
are you
the
looking for?
court will decide that tomorrow.
Oh my god. All right, sure. He kind of gets up and goes over to here.
Yep.
And starts to walk up toward the stairs.
I will follow him. I say, "Come the lightning," and the lightning will also follow me.
All right. Scoot over a little bit. So, oh god, it's really hard to make sure everything fits on here with
Yeah.
roll 20. And you're not
It ain't
making it
easy.
easier, Kyle.
I'm
He
not
goes up
moving
the
it.
stairs. Yep, I know. I had to move it. He goes up the stairs, and you follow him. You're over there now. Oh, jeez, this map was not designed to be
Split.
to all be on the screen at the same time. All right, let me quickly adjust the layout so everyone can hopefully see what the hell's going on. Alrighty, that's a little better. All right, yeah, they can actually see now. Great. So yeah, you get up there, and he begins to walk over and walk down the area. And yeah, you notice you pass a nice fireplace. There's a nice roaring fire in it. However, there's no heat at all. Seems to be completely illusory fire, maybe just for like aesthetic.
It looks very pleasant.
Yeah, and at this point, Matthias like turns towards this. Look, what do I have to do to convince you?
Again,
like-
the court will decide.
Oh my god. Can you just fuck off for
No.
a minute? Okay, so you're having this, he's trying to convince you, but you're like hitting him back.
Oh, absolutely.
Luke, are you doing anything? You've just been sitting at the table so far.
Oh, yeah. Well, after having some of that champagne, I'll say, "Barkeep, I require your finest vintage.
Mhm.
What is the finest wine you have at this establishment?"
He tells you it is the coconut champagne.
Really?
We don't carry a lot of wine, we got a lot of liquor.
What is your finest and most expensive liquor here?
Krakatoa's Revenge, it's like 85% tequila.
All right. Well, and it's your finest quality?
Yeah,
Well then.
should knock you right the fuck out. Just so you know.
Well, I'll be the judge of that. Put one on.
Alright, that one's 4 silver.
All right.
He makes you a drink, swishes it up with the mango and everything, and it's got 2 little cherries on top, and he pushes it towards you. He takes the silver and just kind of scoops it into a bucket behind the counter.
Fantastic. And I'll take a sip of it. And it is mostly alcohol.
Yeah, it's almost entirely alcohol.
Fantastic.
And as you're doing that, Tabaxi's just finishing up their song, and he's, yes, thank you very much. And the kind of commoners over there are like, oh, it was great. Now, my next song is a personal favorite. My mother used to sing it to me. And he picks up his bongo drums and miraculously makes this kind of music. It's really strange coming out of these bongo drums. So Juan, it looks like you ended up overplaying cards.
Yeah, this one just kind of sitting down at the table, mostly watching. The Kuatoa, you said he was like putting shells in.
Yes, it looks like he's betting shells.
I'm going to address the Kuatoa because I'm kind of interested in the shells. This one is very much like the shells that you use. Mate, I have one.
It looks at you and just kind of like blinks a couple times, like really hard blinks, and goes.
I just kind of.
And then it stares down at the pot. The pile in the center with like, it's got a little bit of gold in it, but it's got mostly his seashells.
I go to take one.
The chick on the opposite side of you, who looks like some sort of sorceress, maybe. She's got, she looks like a half elf, but has some kind of scales, like dragon-like scales on her body. Goes, no, you have to play the game. You want to win a shell, win a hand.
How does one play the game?
She just kind of looks to the other woman. They both kind of chuckle. You draw cards. You find the best hand. Best hand wins. Put back the cards you don't want. You get new ones.
Very well. And you watch as one reaches into his bag and just pulls out a very old, like, kind of moldy-looking deck of cards, and just starts looking through them and picking out some cards that he likes the look of.
We already have cards.
Oh, this one thought I have.
No, you pick from our cards. We deal you a hand.
Oh, I will wait then until I have a hand.
All right, you have a bet? Coin?
This one does not carry coin. I have, and I reach into my bag and I pull out, I just start pulling out stuff until they say it's okay. I throw in a lock that I have sitting around in my bag. I just take out like what looks like an iron pot, and you realize as you're watching that it's a bag of holding. There's just way too much stuff in it. I take a vial of perfume that I have in here out of it. All of it's kind of in really terrible condition, but also as I'm putting it onto the table, each thing I put in, I kind of just take a moment in mending it to kind of improve the quality and kind of fix it to make it have value in the pot before I put it in.
She kind of rolls her eyes. Like, no, it's fine. We're fine. That's fine. You're in. Feel my hand as, and they, the other woman starts dealing out cards. You get 5 cards. Do you just pick them based on how they look?
Yeah, I probably would be. Is it standard 52? Standard
yes,
deck 52
standard
playing
52
cards?
card deck.
The clubs look a lot like trees, so
Okay.
if there's any clubs in the hand, then I would take all of those. But that's probably my primary strategy.
Okay, can you roll me a d20 then, or actually roll me 5d6. Alrighty, so you got a total of 15. All right. You see that it looks like well, actually, you don't recognize this, but Scuz, you're nearby and you can't help but notice the Kuatoa is holding some real good cards in his hand. However, when it all comes down to it in the end, you kind of show your cards. You have no idea what happened, but it looks like you got 3 of a kind. At least that's what they tell you, and they told you won. And they slide some of the cards over to you, or they slide some of the coins and things over to you. You see a couple of coins that kind of strike your fancy. They're definitely not from around these parts of
Oh, absolutely.
pretty
this
old.
This one now has all of these things.
Yeah,
I
that's how
say
it
is-
works.
I'll just take out the
Lucky.
I'll just take out the things that I wanted, being a single shell and then those interesting coins, and says, "This one will leave these," and take back my pot and stuff, and then
The
get
Kuatoa
up
grabs the rest, and scoops it over to himself, and then immediately on the next hand pushes it all into the middle again. Without looking at, I mean, obviously looking at his cards, but just looking at the backs of them because he doesn't understand how it works.
Juan's gonna take his shell and his old coins and just kind of toss them into the bag and walk away.
Scuz, anything in particular you've been doing? Talking to Octavia or just hanging out?
I'll talk to him, and then I see Juan play cards, and I want to play cards, so I go over to the table.
Okay. And Luke, it looks like you've also wandered over to the card
Oh
table.
yeah, no, I'm sipping my drink, having a great time, and saying like, some card play. I know quite a few people interested in this. Great way of making a fortune.
Okay, so are you playing, Luke, as well?
Oh, if this is a game for 5 players, then deal me in.
Yeah, all right. They deal you, and you two have coin, I assume, Tad. And
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Okay. So can each of you roll me 5d6, and we'll see what happens. As you're
Does it
playing
matter
cards.
that I'm proficient?
Yeah, you can roll 66 and pick the highest. 5. Luke, I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw, as you drank the hardest shit they had.
Ooh.
So the Kuatoa, once again, has a baller hand. It's just really, really good. Let's see. You have 2 of a kind. He has 2 of a kind and a higher... Oh, no. 2 of a kind, and you're also... Yeah, okay. So it looks like actually the half-elf sorceress wins this hand. She takes her pot. Luke, you get a little hammered. You're under the poisoned condition
Oh jeez.
as you are drunk.
Yeah. Everybody plays cards to cheat anyways.
Mhm.
There's no way that Lady Luck herself will let me lose.
Alrighty, and as that happens, I need you to roll initiative, Kyle.
Oh boy.
Wonderful.
Exciting.
Wonderful.
Not a sarcastic wonderful. I'm delighted wonderful.
Same.
Yeah.
I
I was doing Professor Oak's wonderful.
Gets a 12 as
Wonderful.
well, so you get to go first. As he like starts to walk forward, he's like fumbling for keys, and he tries to like sneakily turn around and punch you,
Oh,
but you see it coming a mile away.
oh boy. All right. Well, it would have been good if I had completed my character sheets. I do have short swords.
Just gonna straight up
do you-
stab this
No,
fool?
no. I'm
grab a
gonna
sword?
like, I'm just gonna like hit him with the pommel of it in his gut.
Okay. Sure.
Obviously, a non-lethal strike.
Okay.
Here, I can actually fix this really quick. Sorry.
Interesting.
There we go. Boom.
Well, it's great because his gut is right about at your shoulder level because you're a halfling and he's a human. So you punch him, and honestly, you're probably up here by the time like this is happening. It looks like he was like going for this door.
Yep.
So go ahead and make your attack.
I would if my character sheet would update.
Okay.
I'm sorry about this.
Kyle.
Right?
Naughty boy.
I mean, this is what happens when you don't get back to me until like 6 o'clock about whether or not I can do
Kyle,
things.
you didn't need my thing to know if you can have a Tyranid.
Oh my god. Alright, what is it? My proficiency plus my dex?
You just roll your attack. Yeah, your dex plus your...
Yeah. 12 to hit.
12 to hit. That will not hit him, actually. He's wearing some leather armor.
I'll do it again.
All right, you try and smack him in the gut with your sword, and it just kind of like the armor protects him a little bit, and you try and hit him again with the butt end, and his armor again protects him. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Get onto the lightning.
You jump onto your bird. The halls are only about 10 feet tall here.
That's fine.
Anything
That's
else?
absolutely fine. The lightning is going to take off.
Okay. So you're on your bird, and you're up 10 feet in the air.
Exactly.
I should probably move the Pteranodon back. Huh?
Yeah.
Let me make you a teeny bit smaller because you are a halfling. So there we go. You're flying up in the air.
Perfect.
All right. Seeing you up in the air, he's going to walk over to here, open the door, and close it. That's his turn.
Damn it.
You hear a lock on the door.
You have been outplayed.
We're gonna fly over to the door.
All right, you fly over to the door. Because it's your turn, so you fly over to the door.
Oh boy! All right. Do we have any way of getting in here? Boy, that would be great. We do not.
I have vanquished you with the door.
I'm just gonna bang on the door. Like, hey, open this door.
All right, the rest of you can hear from upstairs like and some like smacking sounds. What would you all like to do as that's happening? You all hear your
Luckson takes no notice what sounds going on above him.
Well, you probably don't notice because you're poisoned, so your perception is -5.
Well, that's true.
You can take a point of inspiration, James. It's very good.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad.
Better go see what's going on.
Yeah, I was going to say to Scuz, I have been very terrified of this place for a little while now. It seems odd and strange, and I heard screaming.
Okay.
You're having too much fun. You should just relax and enjoy yourself. Have one of these Krakatoa's revenge. They're great.
Blue's having some trouble with the criminal. I'm gonna go see what's going on. You wanna come, one?
This one will also come with Scuz.
Oh, guys, you shouldn't just leave me alone. Wait up.
Come on, Luke.
I'll pick up Luke with my powerful build.
What? No, just I'll get
throw
there.
Luke over the shoulder.
Oh,
okay. The
I'm
fireman
wearing
carry
full
Luke.
plate. I'm a heavy-ass dude, just so you know.
Oh, I got powerful build.
Oh,
You
true.
can pick up huge
Pick up
things.
big stuff.
Okay, so the three of you head upstairs. You go up the stairs, around the corner, and boop, you're up there now. I'm gonna just.
My luck to encounter such a strong individual.
And you can see down the hall. It looks like your halfling friend is riding on his pteranodon, smacking the door with his fists. And you all see a kind of blue arcane light appear on the door that kind of shapes itself like a lock and then fades away into the door.
What's
Just say,
going
you
on,
open this
Blue?
door. You open this door.
What happened?
The murderer has locked himself in this room.
The manslaughter, right?
I'm not coming out.
Come out!
No.
Open the door.
No.
This one wishes to know why that one will not come out. Why not come out, Matthias?
Look, I'm not coming out of the.
This sounds bad.
I was right.
That didn't sound good.
May I remove the door?
Absolutely.
One. So you said there was kind of like a sheeny kind of like lock that appeared on it.
Uh-huh.
It was an
It's like you
arcane
see
lock.
a huge like lock symbol, maybe like a foot tall and 8 to 10 inches wide, just appear and then sink into the door.
How big?
You
is
see
the
the
door?
light etchings of a lock on the door. The door itself is about 2 feet wide by, or actually 2 feet. That's really small. It's normal door sized
It's like a regular door
for like
okay.
a human. Yeah.
Juan is going to kind of move up slowly to the door. You watch him kind of like rub his hands together a couple of times, place them on the door, and then I'm going to first cast the Dispel Magic spell on the door.
Okay. You cast Dispel Magic, and the lock shape fizzles away and kind of blue arcane dust kind of falls off the door.
And then over the course of the next minute, I am going to use Nature's Touch on the door and ruin it. And I can ruin a thing up to 10 feet.
This is trash now.
Immediately as you go to cast this Nature's Touch ability on the door, nothing seems to happen. There's something very peculiar about this door that you can't quite put your finger on. But it seems like you can't quite commune with them.
I'll try and
And it makes you uncomfortable.
This door is not a door, I say.
I try and open the door.
The door's locked.
I'll try and pick it.
Alright, you go in with your thieves' tools, and we're gonna make a contested check. Oh, that's Pete's second game. Let me quickly crack them open.
Oh, that's good.
Sorry, I didn't expect you guys to be contesting the door. I don't know why I didn't expect you to contest it. It's a dexterity check.
Thieves' tools.
This door has advantage against that, but it's still gonna be rough. Oh yeah, no. The door seems to beat you. As you're like fiddling with your tools, you can see the lock mechanism changing inside the door. As you're like looking in, poking at it with your things.
As I said, this door is not a door.
Oh, this... Would you say it's a monster? I used my divine sense to see if the door is evil.
You just... You really waft that door. And what does that tell you? Precisely?
The divine sense, so it tells me, as an action, I can open my awareness to detect celestial, fey, fiend, or undead within 60 feet of you.
Celestial, fey, fiend, or undead. This is none of those things.
Oh, wait a minute.
It looks like a door to you.
I think it's a door. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
That was a 23. That's
Oh, right, he can't get lower than a 10.
All of a sudden, you got it. Wow, weird.
He can't get lower than a 10,
You
right?
you can feel the door trying to put new pins in, but you're just forcing the pin inside, like. Yeah, it's kind of like.
Just no, stop it.
No.
And yeah, the door pops open. And yeah, you can now see in.
He's gone.
Hopefully. Yeah, you see an empty room.
The lightning flies in, obviously.
I mean, wait, it's a bird.
It's
I don't know.
a dinosaur.
Pterodactyl. That was my pterodactyl sound, alright? That's all I got. Yeah, you see a nice fireplace. Again, roaring fire,
No
but it's all illusory. No heat. There's a chest at the foot of a bed. Looks like a fairly comfortable, actually a pretty damn comfortable, down bed. Similar down pillow. And you see a very large chest in the against one wall, which would probably be for clothing. You'd think?
Obviously, he's hiding in the chest, you guys. And I put my hands on the chest and try and open it.
Okay, it's locked.
Scuz.
One's gonna try and start ruining the chest as well.
The chest functions in the exact same way. One
reaches into his bag and pulls out kind of an old. The glass is a little bit cracked, and he pulls out this kind of very old pair of spectacles that he puts on his eyes. As I'm going to use one of my magic items that I have, which I have reflavored. Technically, it is a gem, but I'm going to use my Gem of Seeing, giving me True Sight.
And what does True Sight let you do?
It allows me to. It's a little bit vague. It allows me to see through illusions. It lets me see into the material, the ethereal plane. It lets me see things that are invisible. It's not entirely. I don't know if it's like fully defined. I'll look for a complete definition.
There's a very. I'm interested.
I'll
see if you can find me that,
and I'll get you the exact thing.
Thank you. Just let me know.
So I'll say that happens once I have that exact for you.
Awesome, thank you.
Jeremy,
Yeah,
I'd like to investigate the fireplace.
The fireplace, or just the fireplace specifically?
I mean, yeah, not the illusory fire that I know is illusory because there's no heat.
Okay, but that part of the room. Sure.
Yes.
You can go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
Aha!
You're looking around and you're like, haha, that brick stays where it is. You break a piece of the brick off accidentally. It's like, oops. Looks like they're actual brick fireplaces. There's a small flue that kind of opens to go up and exhaust. It's an actual fireplace. It seems to also go down. There's a hole down. There's a hole up. This could be used to actually burn things if you wanted. Yeah, exactly.
Scuz, the chest here is locked. Use your nimbly fingers there to do the rogue thing.
Okay.
Oh, thank you for the true sight there. Out of specific range, normal magic.
Just got it.
The invisible creatures and objects automatically detect visual illusions, succeed on saving throws against them, receive the original form of a shape changer or a creature that is transformed by magic. Furthermore, the creature can see into the ethereal plane. All right, in that case, so you're taking out your gem, and that takes an action. Yep.
It takes an action to use that ability.
So, Scuz, you're going over to the chest, and you're trying to pick it.
Well, first I stab it.
You stab it? Okay, you stab the chest. Go ahead and roll me an attack. Okay. Holy shit. You do a ton of damage to this chest. And you can now see the chest is a mimic. Juan, you see this. The door slams closed. And I need all of you to roll for initiative.
Oh no! You've done it, Jeremy!
You've done it!
Oh no! I've been waiting for this day.
The close combat mimic room?
No, the whole tavern. Don't you get it? Don't you understand?
I do get it. You're right.
All right. Roll I've got the door. The door is mimics, guys. I just renamed all mimics to doors. Now, no, the only one who knows about the rug of smothering is Juan.
I have a question. Just not. So the mimics. There's mimics.
There are mimics.
There's a rug. Is it everything? Is it the walls? Is it
No.
Okay, cool.
The fireplace is expressly a normal fireplace. Everything else. Oh, and I guess this little chest at the base of the floor is also not a mimic.
Okay.
Oh, let me close the door for you guys, because since you're blind now.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to roll.
Oh, it's true. We can't see out into the hallway.
Do that.
Oh, one. I suppose. Actually, I think you all probably noticed this as the mimic opens its mouth. That's the chest. I think you all saw this coming. He's dead.
No!
He's dead inside the chest.
My captive.
Right. I didn't open the initiative tracker. Oh, it already got it. Thank goodness. Good job, initiative tracker. Let's sort the initiative. And Blue, you're first to act. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna jump back on the lightning and fly up into the air as high as I can.
This room is not very large.
I
The mimics aren't
understand.
on the initiative.
Huh?
What?
The mimics aren't on the initiative.
They're the doors. Oh, why didn't they show up?
I
Yeah,
don't know.
they got a 19 though.
Thank you. Let me fix that.
Oh wait,
All
do
right.
I have disadvantage on initiative because I'm poisoned?
Yes, you do.
Yeah, that's a
Alright,
6 for me, dog.
Cool.
Nice.
Respect.
All right. So
You're
I
trapped
guess-
in a room with a lot of things. That mimic, by the way, is up. It is in real bad shape from your stab.
okay. We're going to have the lightning go and attack the bed.
Okay.
Does a 17 hit?
Absolutely, yeah.
For 3, and then who gets a second attack? For 5. And then he's gonna fly away, I guess, because he can with flyby.
He's a flyby.
Yep, doesn't provoke attacks of opportunity. And then I am going to, as a bonus action, I'm gonna Hunter's Mark it.
Cool.
And then
you can make an attack too.
And then I'm gonna shoot it with my longbow.
Radical.
It's a 22 hit.
22 will. It's the mimic. It's actually not the bed; it's the pillow on the bed. The bed itself.
And then 2 for Hunter's Mark.
Alrighty. So yeah, you start firing at the cushion.
Yep.
And the mimics are gonna go.
Fighting it.
This mimic, the cushion, is going to jump up at you, Juan, since you're right there. Juan, what is your armor class?
14.
Alrighty, it's going to slap at you, and that's all it's got.
Oh, great.
The other mimic is going to go at you, Luke. What's your armor class?
22.
Alrighty, it crit fails you, and the door is going to stay where it is. It's a door, but I guess it will slap Scuz for 6 points. And
hey, it would have
grappled. And that is the end of the mimics. Scuz! There's a tentacle kind of stuck to your back.
Alright, start it.
Holy shit. Yeah, that'll hit. As you whirl around.
Do you get sneak attack?
No, I don't.
So
It's only
I'm
11.
up first.
Just the 11.
Still pretty good. Yeah, you whirl around and get it for 11 points of piercing damage.
I'll do this now. There's no time to defend. I'll do it. And next turn I'll get the sneak.
Okay, cool.
It needs to roll a deception.
It's a door. It gets 14.
21.
There you go. The Rug of Smothering is going to go. And it's going to go for probably Luke Luckson. Luke, your armor class is 21?
22.
22, damn. So it's going to try and smother you. It has advantage because you do not see it coming. As it comes up out of the ground and tries to wrap around you. But
hey, no. I did not ask for this.
Juan. What would Juan like to do?
Juan is going to. This is bad wood. Looking at the chests, and is going to conjure in the space an insect plague, filling the room as you watch out of the floor, and like walls and ceilings, termites and bed bugs and just bugs that would like tear apart materials start to just be conjured and appear, and the space is considered difficult terrain, which I will choose all of my allies to ignore the effects of it.
That's radical. And
sweet.
I believe, right, you can actually cause that, you can ruin that if you'd like, right?
No, because it's an AoE. Targets multiple things.
Oh,
so I cannot
okay.
use that feature. Cool. But, that's
So-
a really good roll. Holy shit.
Yeah, that is a monster roll. All right,
This
we'll roll a
spell
con save for...
It's okay, but
Oh, it's incredible when it doesn't hit allies.
yeah.
We'll roll a
It's
con
explosive.
save. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Still uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
That's uh-oh. And the rug. Ooh.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey, wow.
It still fails. All right. And it's piercing damage. Interesting. Okay. So you see the termites rip into everything. The chest kind of is ripped apart and melts into just kind of a puddle of goo with Matthias's body in it. Yeah, that's woo. That's very good. You done one?
Everything else is
That's-
still alive.
That's all I got.
Yep. Everything else is still alive.
Alright. I'm gonna make sure that this criminal sees justice. He's... You're coming with us, buddy. And I revivify him. For justice.
Matthias horrified. What's going on?
Oh my God.
These creatures tried to steal you from the true court of law, but don't worry,
What are all
we're
these
here.
bugs? Oh my god.
Oh no, we didn't shoot Matthias!
Stay where you are. I'll help you in a moment. I needed a little time to recover.
All right.
I end my turn.
Yep, Blue. You're flying around. There are bugs everywhere.
No, oh God. We're gonna do the same turn we did last turn.
Oh, you're gonna swoop down.
Yeah, we're gonna...
All right. Everything looks like shit right now. Everything's wrecked.
I assume that
that's-
my halfling luck does not apply to the lightning.
Unfortunately not.
Damn.
You don't have the special halfling feature that lets you do that. There is
That being said, you will
what?
hit with the first attack.
There's a halfling feature that lets me do that.
yeah, there's a special halfling feat from Xanathar's.
As you fly back up, you pull back your bow. Go ahead and give me your damage. Don't forget to double your hunter's mark. Holy moly. 1927. Yeah, you annihilate that pillow. It starts like feathers start to go everywhere, but like midair they turn into just awful glue.
goop.
Yeah, exactly. Juan, you get covered in goo.
Oh.
But it is destroyed. The last remaining mimic is still in the shape of a door, and it hops to here. You can have an opportunity attack if you'd like, Scuz. It's trying to hop away.
Is it Pomo?
No, it lets go of you.
Oh, yeah, then I'll attack it.
That'll hit. You annihilate it. It tries to like start hopping down the hallway. It gets to like here and then it splatters on the ground. All
What's
right,
out
Scuz.
there?
Yeah, I also can't see out there.
Oh yeah, I'll open the lighting so you can.
I stopped the
All right.
carpet.
Okay. 13. I think actually, yeah, that'll hit. And the will finish off the carpet with that monster sneak attack. Damn. As you slash the carpet to bits, you find yourselves seemingly out of this combat. As
do I-
Matthias. Oh, that was terrible. What happened?
I'm gonna fly over to Matthias and use Cure Wounds on him.
You got eaten. So,
Oh god.
Oh, God, why is that not
Every
work
time.
off of here?
Oh my goodness. That happens every time.
And uses it at 3rd level. 17. He
you
gets
got
17.
eaten. So, you got eaten by a mimic.
Gotta be careful about those mimics. They're everywhere.
Oh,
Yeah, no, so, one, as
Oh,
you know,
goodness.
you have those glasses there. So, you saw all the things
Yeah,
just turned into the it wasn't a door, and then it wasn't a door. I will say that I'm sorry I didn't believe you.
this one is okay with that, Luke. And one stepping out and looking at the other doors, are they all mimics?
yes, they're all mimics.
Oh boy.
But
Alright.
it would appear that all of the doors are not doors.
Are you saying that we have to
by the
fight
way-
this tavern?
That room, and that room were your 4 rooms. This one was Matthias. This room, you don't know what it was.
And Matthias, this one has a gift for you, and reaches into the bag and pulls out a pair of old rusty manacles.
I need to defend myself. This place is full of monsters.
You're a spellcaster. You can cast spells.
Hey, you can't. You need sweeping arm motions to cast those spells. Matthias is someone who brought you back from the dead. I'd hope that you'd say that you owe me a favor. Okay?
Oh, okay, fine. I'll wear. But you have to protect me.
No. I'll say, guys, he doesn't need the mag. He's not going anywhere.
I mean, I
He
was
just
just
has,
not saying
he just has
died.
to not. He just has to not die. All right. So we
It's true. He needs to be brought to justice.
Oh wait, hold
Justice.
on a second. And Luke Luckson realizes that he's a paladin and lays on hands himself for 5 points to remove the poison condition. Oh, jeez. Oh, that was a fun time, but I guess it's now time to sharpen up.
Boo.
Matthias is just looking at you, mouth agape. We need to get out of here.
All right, look. I reach into my pocket and I pull out a weird little black sort of thing. I'm like, look, I'm a cop. All right, I'm an undercover cop. Blue, I'm the guy they're looking for because I'm part of Deep Cover. You gotta ignore that I killed the wrong guy because it was actually the right guy. It was a serial killer. We gotta get the fuck out of here.
But you killed the son of a noble.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm not the guy they're looking for.
This one is becoming befuddled. I will give these to you, and hands you the manacles, Blue.
I will store them for now, I suppose. Seeing as we
You
might
should
need
probably
Matthias
wear
himself.
those.
Me?
Juan,
Yeah,
as
so
you
we
get
can
down to
see
here,
see all the mimics.
No,
you can tell that
that's the
this door
spectacle
is not a mimic.
that Pete is still wearing.
Oh.
The mimics are
Oh, the
mimics are just kind of
manacles.
chilling, right? They're not
Man,
attacking.
Yeah, they're not
Spectacle.
attacking.
This one is happy about that. And this fireplace is not a mimic.
The fireplace, no. Actually, you can see all of the doors that are mimics. You can see all the mimics that are actual.
Well, you don't have to drag me over there, but Juan just wants to poke his head. He just kind of very carefully walks back down the stairs he went down and kind of pokes his head into the chamber beyond just to see what he sees with this new kind of clarity.
Everything looks the exact same, except the big obsidian golem in the corner is now standing upright, up straight, and its eyes are kind of glowing like a yellow orange.
Okay. Juan will point to the door and say, "This door is a door."
Oh, fantastic.
Let us go.
Oh, wait, but Matthias, don't think you can just lollygag behind us.
It's true.
I'm sorry. Sure. All right.
It's a dangerous place,
I don't want to die.
That's true. I don't think I can bring you back again.
I look at Matthias and just
Great.
everyone dies eventually. It makes no difference when.
No, it does.
And go up and is the door locked?
Yeah, it is.
I will make it trash.
The door disintegrates to
Oh,
nothing
so glad I get to use it.
and becomes trash. You look in, and it appears to be a storage closet. There's all sorts of brooms and stuff like that in there.
And
A
mimics.
couple barrels of ale.
Oh,
All right, you need to roll for initiative as soon as you walk in.
oh, Jesus.
As
Did you say brooms?
oh, I'm sorry. One, you can totally see that all of these are animated objects, but
Oh,
they're just motionless. Sorry, you would know that.
okay, cool.
There's a whole bunch of them. There are
right.
brooms, candlesticks. One of the big barrels of ale is actually a monster, but the door is now disintegrated, so you can't close it.
Okay, yeah.
But they're motionless currently.
Fair enough. One goes, "The brooms are not brooms. This is an odd place."
So, but they're not
nefarious.
evil brooms?
Juan just kind of looks at you confused on that one. No broom is evil.
Well, then I don't have to slay it.
I mean, dude, shouldn't we still just kill everything in here?
Mm,
Downstairs, you
way-
hear the song change again.
this one is conflicted. One will step back and leave it to somebody else. But I've told them that brooms are not brooms.
I guess, Jeremy.
Mhm.
I will transfer my hunter's mark onto one of the brooms,
Sure.
as I did not stop concentrating on it, because that
Yeah,
would be
sure.
silly. And I will shoot the broom.
Okay.
The
You hit the
24.
broom.
8 the first time,
Okay.
and then does a 14 hit?
I think no. Yes, currently it does.
For another 8 damage.
Okay, 16 damage. The broom kind of falls over a little bit. Just falls on the ground like a thuding, a clatter. Doesn't move.
I look at one like, are you sure these brooms are not brooms?
Yes.
Well, I think I'm gonna have a word with that barkeep about this place.
Hmm.
Something nefarious is going on.
This one thinks that is a good idea.
Indeed.
All right, so downstairs you go.
Matthias, come along.
I'm
no problem.
I'm sneaking.
One just
Oh,
kinda looks-
I am flying down the stairs.
One's kind of just gonna lean over the broom and just look at it and just. I know that you are not a broom, but if you are a broom, I could take you. I say to it. Does it do anything?
It does not do anything. Scuz, can you roll me a stealth check as you're trying to sneak down?
I got a 23.
Holy shit. Okay. The rest of you are able to walk downstairs, no problem.
And I walk down and I walk right up to the barkeep and I say, "What is the meaning of this?"
It's true. Me and the lightning are close behind,
What do you mean?
just flying straight
Oh,
straight towards it.
we went to go up to our rooms, and they were filled with mimics.
It's true. This man died.
I don't know. He must have gone to the wrong room.
Oh no! See here.
So wait,
my
you
friend.
know that there are rooms that are filled with mimics?
I mean, it must just be a part of the curse. I don't know.
Curse? What curse?
I told you, Krakatoa's curse.
I thought that was the lava
I
outside.
told you this earlier.
No, you didn't.
I literally said, "Oh,
I thought-
the lava. That's probably Krakatoa's curse."
You said
Well-
Krakatoa's revenge.
That's-
Whatever. Same thing.
And
No,
that's
it's not. There's completely different meanings.
and all right. I can
Pretty
see
sure I said
that,
curse.
but I can see the lava being part of the curse of a volcano. But
We're in a
why?
volcano.
Yes, exactly. I understand that, but why mimics?
I don't know. You want a free drink? I can give you a free drink. We'll call
No.
Can I make an inside check?
I'll take a free drink.
it. He starts mixing up a drink for you.
Now
And,
that's customer
Jeremy.
service.
Jeremy,
Uh-huh.
can I move my hunter's mark to the barkeep?
Ooh.
No, you can't because everything's still alive.
Oh shit, has to die, right?
Yeah. The Tabaxi goes back to playing his weird bongos. They're probably magic bongos.
I'd like to make an inside check against the barkeep.
Oh shit! I just.
Can you drag me in too, Jeremy?
Yes, I can.
Thank you.
I can absolutely do that. Scuz, you're all the way over there.
Well, I mean,
Um,
I'm sort of stealthing though. Maybe I'm not
You're sneaking up behind tables and stuff like duck and
Yeah.
roll.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me one moment. I need to. Wait.
The
I need
broom
to
did
check
not
something.
want to come with me.
Yeah,
I mean,
Daddy, your name is Ron.
I did not.
And Pete does have 120
This Ron puns.
sight range, so if any of these tables are mimics, Jeremy,
None of these tables are mimics.
Oh.
he's not going full meme up.
It took me a minute, Crowley.
Let me quickly. Can you post the? Oh, there's the true sight. Visual illusion. See the same thing against them. See the shapeshifter. Transform by magic. Yeah. All right. Yeah. You walk right up. No problem. I just wanted to make sure I understood how.
True sight works.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, Pete. Every single creature in here, except for the tabaxi standing on the table, is actually a horrifying kind of red, undulating
Oh, Jesus.
mass of goo.
Oh boy!
No!
Every single creature, including the wheelchair that the gnome is on. As he looks toward you guys, all just see him, but he just kind of looks toward. He says, "Yeah, what do you want?" And Pete, it's terrifying. Juan, as you're looking at it, oh.
You watch as Juan is kind of tiptoeing very carefully up to his friends. He walks through the space. He actually takes off. He actually takes off the spectacles, and you see him kind of.
Just take a deep
I
breath.
look at Juan like, what did you see?
The gnome looks to you, Luke. And says, you should really just have another drink and take a nap. I'd rest it off, honestly. It only takes, about 8 hours or so. The revenge stops. Everyone can leave. Fine. For your inconvenience, I'll even give you half off.
What? Half off the rooms?
Yeah, no, of course.
Oh, okay, great. That's some
Hands
proper
another-
customer service.
Why are you being so fishy about it?
This one will have.
Your adventures, I don't want you to kill me. I know you're tight.
You'll have to try harder. I shoot him.
What?
All right, you shoot him in the chest. Go ahead and
Twice.
roll your damage. So
50.
as actually, I need you to roll initiative really quick.
Sure.
All of us?
I assume.
No, just him.
I assume I
shit.
can also roll it. Or
Are you
just,
planning on attacking?
Not necessarily, but I know what's going on. That's what I was thinking.
If you want, you can. Sure. Okay. So the creature got a 12. I have it rolling GM right now.
Damn it.
But, yeah. As you whip out your bow and pull it back to fire, you suddenly all hear just a horrible almost like sucking sound, and everyone in the tavern just disappears. Everybody.
Oh,
Except
I
for-
understand.
and there's a shing kind of sound as well.
No.
Like blades. The tobacco looks on
no.
what's going on? And the giant thing in the corner stands up for all the way, and its eyes glow
Oh, shit.
bright red. Yeah, now we need to actually roll for initiative. As you guys have to fight this boy.
Does my initiative stand, or was that just for that
Yeah,
one
you can
instance?
choose to reroll it if you'd like.
I will definitely reroll it.
Yeah, you guys now have to battle the shield. Good
Yeah, that's
luck.
way better.
Move this so that people can see. Alrighty.
But wait, the tabaxi is actually just a tabaxi?
Yeah, he's very confused. What is going on? Where did
Everything-
everyone go?
Everything's a lie.
And yeah, the obsidian shield guardian is rolling. Let me get rid of the mimic. Alrighty. And Blue, you are, in fact, once again, the first one to go. What would you like to do?
Oh boy.
The thing stands up,
How far away
turns
is
its
it?
head toward you. You can see how far away he is. You can use a ruler tool.
Where the hell do I find the ruler? Should they say they moved everything around?
In the same spot, it just looks different. 40 feet.
Oh, sweet. So that means that the lightning has enough enough movement to get up there and to get away.
Okay.
So the lightning will fly. We will fly up and we will
Flies
attack.
Okay.
Does 14 hit?
14 will... no, not even close. Well, I guess kind of close.
26.
The 26 definitely will, though.
All right. So we'll get him for 7, and then we'll back up 20 feet,
Okay.
and then we'll take a shot. Oh, I guess at some point I probably would have dropped concentration on the other one.
Well, you can recast it and it just counts.
Yeah. All right. Yeah,
Oh.
we'll do that.
Okay. You hit it for 7.
And then we will Hunter's Mark it, and then we'll shoot it. Maybe. No.
Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, the 12 misses. The arrow kind of goes wide. You also notice there's a ton of holes in the floor right where everyone was sitting and or standing. Little tiny, inch, half-inch holes.
Yep. Mhm.
And it is going to go.
Yep.
It looks forward, its eyes glowing red. It stands almost like the full height of this room and takes a step forward. There's a loud crashing sound as you see the floorboards kind of creaking and breaking under its mass. And it walks right up to you, Blue, and goes to punch you.
Yep. 17.
17?
Yep.
Right, it's going to punch, missing, and then punch a second time.
Oh.
Not missing.
Yep.
All right.
That hits for 11.
And okay, that's all. We move to next initiative. Scuz, your move.
I'm still hidden.
Yeah, you are in fact maybe still hidden. You think you're still hidden.
Right. Okay. What's up from? Okay. Just need to put this on. Alright, I sort of crawl out from under the table and pull out my gun and go to the back. Get down! Get down! And then I start firing at the shield guardian.
Oh god.
Okay, yeah, you pull out your gas.
No,
and go
hold
ahead.
on. First, I'm gonna do this.
Oh, you gotta look at him insightfully,
Yeah.
trying to understand his movements and things.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Holy shit, you win.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, you hit with your +1 automatic pistol.
Yeah.
Alright.
Disgusting.
435. Alright.
Dumb as hell.
You shoot him, and it's just little chips kind of fly off. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I kind of duck behind cover, but
All right. It glares at you, its eyes glaring. Alrighty. Juan.
You said the creature is made of obsidian. Is that the color, or does it actually look like obsidian?
It is actually an obsidian golem. It's a stone golem of some kind.
Okay.
Made of obsidian glass.
Okay. In that case, Juan is going to cast the Spike Growth spell.
Oh, okay.
And gonna cast that all up in that radius. That's a 20-foot radius, so that's the
Excellent.
point.
So,
and,
what does that look like in this situation?
and that's what I was going to say. Is you watch as the floorboards in the space all start to kind of crack and turn up, and splinter in points becoming jagged, and I'm going to naturally choose all of my allies and also that Tabaxi to not be affected by it.
But not Matthias.
Oh yeah, Matthias as well. Because actually, wait,
included in allies.
I can only pick 5 people. So, wait, no, yeah, that's 5. Wait, no, I have to pick myself.
No, because you have
So
to pick
yeah,
yourself.
never mind. I do not
no,
pick...
it says including yourself.
Oh, wonderful.
Yep. The text explicitly includes you.
Then including
Yep.
the Tabaxi.
Okay. The Tabaxi looks terrified. He just looks like he's going to back in the corner and hide with his bongos.
And I too am going to move back over towards the corner.
Okay. Luke.
All right,
Would you
Luke
like me to draw
Luckson
that, by the way, Jeremy?
running in.
What was that?
Would you like me to draw the circle?
Oh, that would be delightful. Luke,
And,
you rush forward.
I'm gonna say down, monster. Shaw, 19.
19 will miss.
Oh, dang.
Actually, wait, no, a 19 will exactly hit. Sorry.
Nice. So
The
11
obsidian
slashing,
variant is the...
3 radiant.
Okay.
And second attack, shot.
All right,
miss.
18 will miss, yeah. AC's 19. Okay, anything else?
No, I'll stand there menacingly with my sword and shield being like, come at me, bro.
Alrighty, at initiative order 20, which is right now, you can see a whole bunch of kind of magical energy refracting through its form. Little bits of obsidian have been shattered and broken off, specifically on the chest, revealing a glowing crystal within. It flashes out, and I need all of you to roll me wisdom saving throw. Actually, are any of you further? No. Okay, you're all close enough. So that is
Alright,
going to be.
Is this a frightening effect?
No.
Okay.
No, this is
Well-
not a fear effect. This is, however, Not a charm effect either.
Dang.
And it's going to be 1, 2, 3.
I
You can only do
certainly failed.
4 people. It's going to do everyone but the Tabaxi, because the Tabaxi was not attacking.
All right. Well, Kyle, you add
What about-
4 to it, anyways.
What about Matthias?
Ooh, a 9.
The Matthias also did not attack him, so not currently. He's not currently doing it, Matthias. What were the rolls? Oh, 23, 16, 12, and 5. That's really bad. Because everyone who got below an 18 is held via a la the hold person spell.
Ooh.
What does that mean?
You're paralyzed.
Paralyzed.
You can repeat the save at the beginning of your turn, or at the end of your turn. We'll say I think is the beginning or end. Let me click the spell. Let me look at it.
It's generally
Yeah,
the
pretty
end.
pretty brutal. He gets one of these. Oh, that's charm person. Look at a hold person. End. Yeah, it's end. Okay. So we move to you, Blue. You
right.
are paralyzed, but your creature is not.
I
The
was about to
lightning is
say,
not.
The lightning will attack, and then
The
run
lightning
away.
flies in. Okay.
Yes. And a hit. He hits for 8,
Alrighty.
and then he will fly away. Very,
Okay.
very far away.
Taking you with him.
Yeah, absolutely.
the Guardian-
That's not done moving. We're moving more. We're moving as
Do you
far
want
as
to fly
we
up the
can.
stairs?
No.
Okay. The
But-
Guardian.
He has
Sorry.
flyby.
Yeah, I know.
I sure do have flyby.
Yep,
Oh,
don't
it's
worry.
the Guardian's turn.
Yeah,
Oh,
you see
Kyle,
little
make the
bits of
save
the-
again.
Oh, yep.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
end of your turn, make a save. Wisdom save. DC's 18.
No.
Unfortunately, no.
Probably not
Little
going to
bits
get
of
there.
obsidian are kind of like boom, boom, coming back to it and reforming it to a degree, and it looks down at you, Mr. Luckson, and
Hello.
it attacks you with advantage because you're paralyzed.
Yep.
It fist
Hits.
and fist.
Hits. Oof.
So it hits you
18.
twice. Not quite. I have to roll an extra 4d6 for the crit damage.
All right.
When you're
oh.
paralyzed, you take critical damage upon being hit.
Oh, you're
That's
right.
another 16 additional damage.
Oh
as
boy.
You get pulverized by its massive obsidian fists.
And taking damage doesn't let me redo
Long
the save,
and
right?
powerful.
Not with hold person.
Yep. Yep.
Scuz, your turn.
Okay.
Unfortunately, still in a rough spot. One, I believe you actually saved, correct?
I did, yes.
Alrighty.
One is going to give me just 1 second.
I'll give you one.
Wow, it's like we've been doing that all night. Wow.
It's just his name.
God damn it.
As
He
a
never
bonus-
wanted this.
As a bonus action, I'm
Mhm.
going to turn into a dire wolf.
Radical.
You watch
Is
as
it a
one kind of-
bonus action?
Oh wait, no! I'm so used to being a moon
Yeah,
druid. I've
only a
never
moon
not
druid.
been a moon druid. Oh wow! Okay, I
know.
I forgot there could be another
Gets
way.
you. It gets you. Gets you.
As an action, I turn into a dire wolf.
Alrighty.
Feels kind of bad.
I mean, worth. I run over,
Okay.
and I'm going to. I have 50 feet of movement, so it's
Sure.
35 to get there.
You move through the shards of broken wood as though it were your own home. No issue.
And I'm going to drag Luke as far as I can backwards.
Okay. That'll be half movement while moving.
So actually, let me get my direwolf icon. Turn it on the maps. See it? Can you make it one bigger for me?
Absolutely, positively.
So I can get 2
We're just
steps back.
we're gonna put one up here on the second floor.
Okay, great. And I can get Luke to diagonally in front of me, so I can drag him backwards 10 feet. That's how far I get him.
Okay.
Or I'm sorry, get Luke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you watch the direwolf form is kind of leans over and becomes this wolf. The hair is all kind of like matted and very mangy looking, but he still has the kind of cheeks of it, which I never mentioned that Juan has very large mutton chops. But the cheeks of the thing also have that
Excellent
big tufts
mutton
of hair
chop.
around the cheeks.
Radical. Luke Luckson, what would you like to do?
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, okay.
Except you fail.
Really,
Except, you know what? I'm gonna use my point of inspiration. Oh, if my mouse will work
Good luck.
again. Make it again. Yay!
yeah. All right, you're no longer paralyzed.
Oof.
Blue,
I would like to make a wisdom saving throw.
have at it. All right. Unfortunately, Blue is still like, but your Pteranodon.
Is acting to protect me. Means that we're just going to stay away from the golem as much as possible.
Okay.
But still like around in case of
Sure.
when we eventually snap out of this.
The golem's gonna go, and it will charge to here. So it's gonna move
10 feet.
2 squares through your terrain. Oh, actually,
Can it?
Just to have it up.
it goes from here. It's 3. It actually moves 5 because it's large.
Can it move that much?
Oh no, it's only 10. It only moved 10 feet. So yep,
that,
no.
that makes more
Yep.
sense.
I wasn't certain how it worked.
It takes 8 points.
Alrighty.
Does this terrain seem to like affect it in any way? Like,
Yeah, it's chipping it apart and breaking it apart. However, it's also regenerating at a similar rate.
okay.
And the Shield Guardian was going to go for the nearest thing, which is still you, Mr. Luckson.
Hey, but he doesn't
You're
have
not
advantage
paralyzed
anymore.
anymore. So
Yeah,
he's just going to punch you normally.
and hit in twice. Oh my god!
It's big obsidian fists, just
Oh,
wrecking you. It's Scuz. Oh man, this sucks. I'm sorry, bud.
Well,
Scuz is unfortunately still paralyzed under the table.
I was gonna go to the bathroom.
Luke seems like probably no longer wants help, right?
Yo, Luke seems fine. I mean,
Yeah,
Luke seems
I
real
mean,
bad.
I'm moving around. You saw my shield try to deflect the blows, except I still got punched in my chest.
Well, in that case, Juan is going to continue to just kind of drag Luke backwards if Luke will allow him to do so.
Yeah, Luke will be like, "Sure, monster, come on."
The
and-
Tabaxi's hiding over there, and Matthias
can
is hiding in the corner.
I can get Luke all the way out of the circle.
Alrighty.
And that's my move action. And
Okay.
for my actual action, I'm going to dash and just stand in front.
Okay. Luke.
All right, I'm gonna stand over here so that both
Okay.
these guys are within 5 feet of me. And you know what?
You see Scuz is like having a
I'm
hard
gonna
time under the table.
use 40 points of healing on myself.
Okay.
That sounds about right.
Sounds about right.
And,
Anything else?
ouch. Oh, I'm also going to use... Where is it? I have to open up the spell list. Spells... The old... I'm gonna start concentrating on branding
That's fine. I know what you're doing.
Yeah,
All
you
right.
can- Classic.
That puts it to Blue. Blue, what would you like to do?
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Radical, give it to me. Hey, Blue is free.
You would have added
Scuz.
+4 to that, by the way.
I know.
Yeah, because Luke's nearby.
I know.
What would you like to do? I mean, on your turn, you're still paralyzed, but
Nothing
cool.
technically. Because
dodge
the,
action.
the lightning wouldn't know that
Okay.
I would stop being paralyzed.
The Guardian is going to 1, 2, move another 10 feet.
Hey!
But actually, it'll move to there. It's still 10 feet.
Still
Go ahead and give me the damage. Holy shit.
Nice.
That was a pretty good one. As the splinters from the floorboards are tearing it asunder, it moves over to the dire wolf and moves to punch. And it punches you twice.
Hit!
Alrighty. And that's all it does.
Hits on the second one.
And we move to Scuz, who's unfortunately still paralyzed, which is unfortunate.
Give it to. Oh, he's.
Yeah, I know. He ran to the bathroom, so that's fine. Because he's paralyzed, he can roll.
That's true. He does it at the end of his turn. Doesn't matter.
Yep.
I'm back.
Oh, you can roll
Where's
for
the table?
paralysis.
And add 4 to it. Oh, so
17
he
does
does.
not make it.
Christ, I'm sorry, man.
Yep.
Juan.
I apologize for. I apologize for my ignorance of my character works because I'm so used to Moon Druid. Is it also an action to revert form?
Oh, that I'm not positive.
I think
don't
that's a bonus
so.
action.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a bonus.
And I assume I can't choose to use an action to revert form.
I'd let you do it.
Okay, I want to use my action to revert form.
Sure.
And then as a bonus action,
Sure. Oh, I was
as a
getting rid of the
bonus-
wolf.
any chance I could revert form there?
Sure.
Excellent. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to use Healing Word on Scuz. Which you're at full, right, Scuz?
Not quite.
Okay, cool. Just a level 1.
Okay.
And you
No,
watch. Oh, cool. And you watch as Scuz, as you feel the healing energy. In addition, you watch as your clothing and all of your and your gun as well, all of a sudden look extremely like new and polished. It looks like an absolutely brand new gun and like very vibrant clothing that you're wearing, if they ever were that to begin with, as they look like they were when you first got them. And you now have a 1d4 bonus to your saving throws, and in addition, you gain some temporary hit points, precisely 5 temporary hit points.
And it's
one-
attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws, right?
That is correct.
All
And
right.
one's going to move back over to here.
Damn. Alrighty.
turn.
Luke, Mr. Luckson, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna say, Scuz, you're gonna get back in the fight. And lesser restoration him, ending a paralyzed effect.
All right. Scuz is in the fight.
I'm on the fight.
Anything else you'd like to
I'm
do?
back.
No, I'm just gonna wait here and get that, have that boy move through more spikes.
Blue?
Oh, it's time. It's time to start doing what Blue is meant to do,
Okay.
which is have the lightning fight.
Wait, he's an eagle. I can't do the. I mean,
No, he's a pterodactyl.
I keep
Thanks,
saying
James.
eagle. I mean pterodactyl. Thank you.
26 to hit.
That'll hit.
26
no
to
problem.
hit.
That'll hit. No problem.
Oh yeah, and with flyby we're gonna. That was 25.
Yep.
30.
I mean, you can fly everywhere.
Fly over to the other side.
Okay.
And we're gonna take a shot. Okay. Damn.
Those
Alrighty.
rolls.
The guardian is going to go, and it is going to. Let's see. I'm going to roll an intelligence check for it. Okay. So it first it goes to chase you, Blue, and then it realizes that you're too far away, and it turns and goes after Matthias.
15
Hey.
feet.
It's at half
Actually, no,
movement, if that's relevant.
it'll just go for you, Luke. It'll just go for you. It's gonna be 2 more feet.
Cool.
I wanted it to have an excuse to kill Matthias, but I just couldn't come up with a good one.
8 more feet.
Yep. Again, it is regenerating, but you're kind of counteracting that pretty substantially. It's gonna punch you, and punch you a
Miss.
second time.
Miss! Nice, nice!
Alrighty, you deflect it with your shield and blade. And Scuz, it's your move. You are under the table currently, so you have total cover.
Okay. I'll hide.
Sure,
23.
you believe yourself to be hidden.
And then I'll pop out and shoot him.
Okay. You pop out and with a 19, yeah, you'll exactly hit
Well,
him. 'cause-
plus a D4 from the... Well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but with the D4, you absolutely get him. All right. Holy gee, what the? What is that? What is this? All right.
Getting very good rolls on
42.
those sneak attacks.
The bullet
my
shoots in the
God.
chest, and like you've seen a person get hit by this before.
Rolls.
They kind of go flying backwards a little bit usually and never move again. This thing is rattled and pieces of obsidian just all over the place. But it recenters itself a little bit and looks right at you.
I got down under the table again.
Okay.
I don't think the table's gonna save you.
No, the table's gonna crush me.
It's gonna be worse.
One runs to here.
Okay.
Oh,
You're gonna leap over the counter?
Yeah, do I need to make a check for that?
No, you have no
Okay.
problem.
Oh, cool.
You're very big and the counter's not.
Yes.
So-
And then Juan is going to lash out. You watch as Juan takes like a frayed piece of rope, and it kind of seems to kind of embedded into it. You can see some of the splinters from the wood are kind of like stuck out of it as he's going to thorn whip the shield guardian.
Hey.
Alrighty.
Oh yeah.
All right. Yep,
For-
that will hit.
It should be. Oh, does thorn whip not scale?
It should scale.
It should.
Yeah, all cantrips do.
I don't know why it didn't.
Give me
automatically.
extra d6 then.
Probably 2d6. This
Yeah, it
Probably
should be-
at level 11. It should be
At
2.
level
Yeah.
11, it should be 2 more.
Hey.
That's funny. 9 damage,
Alrighty.
and he is pulled 10 feet towards me.
Oh shit! And that interacts with the.
The force-
Yeah.
I don't know if the.
Force-
I feel like
Yeah.
forced movement doesn't usually proc that kind of stuff in 5e because they don't want you to like abuse that too much. I think it's when a creature moves into or within the area, it doesn't specify.
I would say it does because most of them are very specific that they don't.
Okay.
That one is not. But I might be wrong. This might be the completely correct call, but I'll roll with it.
All right.
Go ahead and give me the,
And you know
the
what?
damage for that.
Yeah. If we mess it up, you can at me on Twitter about it.
Absolutely.
And another 13 damage from the spikes in that case.
Yep. Alrighty, it's looking pretty bad. Shards of obsidian are going everywhere.
And as a bonus action, I'm also going to use my Furbolg hidden step and just become
Oh,
invisible.
damn, nice. Luke.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained. I'm gonna run up to it.
Okay.
And longsword. Yeah, 16's
Alright.
gonna miss.
Nope, 16 will actually hit it.
Oh,
It spears it. It is so shattered and broken. Armor class is considerably lower than it was before.
all right. So damage on that is 12, and then I
Alright.
add my branding smite.
You're also going to take 7 points of piercing damage.
No.
As pieces of obsidian shatter off of it.
Oh, jeez. All right.
That being said, how would you like to destroy this creature?
Yeah.
It didn't get much time in its alternate form.
So the longsword is going to plunge right into its chest, and then the radiant energy from my branding smite is going to explode outwards, causing a lot of shrapnel to embed itself in me, as what happened. But the golem shatters to pieces and falls to the ground.
Yeah, exactly. And as it falls to the ground, a pile of just broken black obsidian shards. You hear a couple different things immediately as the din of battle quiets. The first thing you hear is just what sounds like a fart coming from Enchanter Matthias. Just quiet, high-pitched fart. And the Tabaxi's like, wow, that was very good. Thank you for not killing me.
Hey,
Where did
maybe you
everyone
can
go?
write a song about that one. We can call it
I only know a few
Destroys.
songs.
Obsidian.
What's your name?
I am Jar of Wax.
I thought so.
You have heard of me.
Yeah.
Wow. I play my celebration music.
There's something else going on here.
Oh,
What?
we can't just leave?
I assume at this point my
Shit.
sight's probably worn out.
Yes, it definitely has.
Yeah.
Maybe
Oh,
we
there's-
should take a rest.
That sounds
A
like
short
great
one,
idea.
maybe.
Okay. And with that, we'll be right back, everyone. We're going to just take a quick short rest. Everyone can run to the bathroom and everything. And when we return, the conclusion to this crazy adventure, you start at Tavern. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. We'll be right back. welcome back to DnDTime Delve, where we are going to conclude our fantastic adventure, You Start in a Tavern. How you guys doing? Holding up
Good.
well?
Good.
Yeah,
All
you
right.
know.
The lightning is also doing well.
The lighting?
The lightning.
The lightning, yes, of course. I mean, that's what's important, right?
Absolutely. How else
all
would
right.
I get anywhere?
So, as we come back into our adventure, you have all taken a short rest. You have introduced yourself to the Tabaxi. And yeah, everything seems about normal. At some point, Enchanter Matthias opened the door to see if the lava was gone and then was incinerated by lava.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Hey.
I'm just kidding. But there's still lava still there.
One wants to go over to the Tabaxi and just says,
Yeah.
This one would like it if you would play the one that goes dum, 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 dum again.
Ah, yes, no problem. You mean this one?
That's the one.
I don't like this one as much because I cannot use my magic bongos. But that's okay.
I find
he
this
plays-
one very pleasant.
I also love this one. Why do your magic bongos sound like a music box?
I have no idea.
Sounds
Interesting.
Oh,
Well-
I go over to the Leaky Tap, by the way.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go ahead and just rip that off
Okay.
and toss it in my bag.
Excellent. It is yours. It's about 3 feet tall, but you can fit it in your bag of holding, no problem.
Jeremy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go behind the bar, and I assume I see this.
Yeah, you
door
see the
on
trap
floor.
door.
I'll open it.
Okay.
What
It
is-
goes. There's a ladder going straight down into what looks like a storeroom.
I alerted the party that
there's a-
hey, there's more room downstairs.
It's dark, but there's a light that you can see shining through the racks and racks of wine and other liquors down there. Hard to see though.
How far down is it? Do you think?
About 10 feet. Not a big.
Okay.
Maybe it's like 15 feet, but not
I guess.
great.
And then the other question is the hole big enough where the lightning and I could dive bomb down and then pull up before we hit the floor?
It's 10 feet.
Can you dive bomb in 10 feet?
I don't understand why I wouldn't be able to.
All right then.
Oh, I mean, I
There you
guess
go.
I guess the other way we could do it is just have him hop down feet first. I just want to make sure that there's enough room where I can stay on him.
Oh, yes, that's fine.
Okay, cool.
I understand what you're saying. I was confused.
Yes, I'm just trying to get downstairs while staying on the lightning.
All right. Does anyone else want to go downstairs?
Well, I'm gonna-
Matthias asks us, can I stay up here?
Well, if-
Literally, I cannot leave.
if-
I'll stay here with the Tabaxi.
Alright.
This one fears that if out of sight, the two of you will not survive.
This is true. If those things that weren't actually people come back as those jelly monsters, then you might die. You sure you don't want to come with us, where it's safe?
He kind of rubs his eyebrows. Look, I can cast spells. I'm a spellcaster.
Really? Can you? I didn't see you cast any back there.
I need to take a short rest to use my arcane recovery feature,
Oh, certainly. All right.
which we've done now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Ah.
good.
Then how I know you're not just gonna leave?
I
teleport.
can't. There's lava.
You might know
All right.
teleportation.
I'd do that right now if I did.
I'm gonna walk over to Matthias, and I'm gonna
Yes.
say,
Put the manacles on him.
Oh my god.
"Swear to me. Swear to me." No.
I
But,
swear I won't leave.
All right.
So there'll be a warrant out for your arrest.
There already is a warrant out for his
Okay.
We don't know that for sure, Blue. You've been saying that this whole time. But he's
But,
given me his word. Breaking an oath to a paladin is a crime. So,
I
Okay.
was lying to a cop.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't notice that the goblin token has a gun.
It does, in fact, have a gun. The goblin token does, in fact, have a pistol.
I didn't notice that, but I assumed
So
Owen was talking about it.
Oh boy.
This one, I suppose, believes that if Matthias wishes to die up here, then that is Matthias's choice.
Fair enough.
The Tabaxi was here for... How long were you here before us? I was here all day, and he didn't die.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but he also didn't start murdering the bar.
like he doesn't deserve it.
All right, guys. Well, they
I'm gonna
might
stand
be
over
dead.
here.
Stay close to him. Be
How do we
safe.
go? Whatever. Well, Jeremy, we're gonna jump down the hole.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, you all are gonna hop down the hole.
It's
Oh,
dark
what?
down there.
Yes.
Obviously, I have my goggles.
I'm gonna put on my
flying goggles.
Whoa!
I'm gonna put on my
Pete.
glasses again.
Let me move you.
Whoa! What happened? Don't think I did that.
You moved you.
Oh, I didn't.
Well, I was trying to move you. That's
Oh, that's what happened.
yes.
I assume I'm not where I'm supposed to be.
Nope. This is where you're supposed to be right now.
Oh, I'm seeing a lot of very odd things.
Yes. You're seeing. Oh wow, that looks horrible.
Yeah,
No,
the-
you're seeing a bunch of wine racks down at the bottom.
The dynamic lighting for this is very awkward. How high
Well,
is the ceiling?
It's kind of intentional. The ceiling is about 10 feet high.
Okay.
And as you kind of climb down, you enter into a musty, dusty wine cellar. You see there are racks and racks of wine that stretch from floor to ceiling inside of the stone chamber. Which is why, no, you shouldn't be able to move on top of them. Stop. You're climbing around on the wine.
I can't see them.
I can
just,
climb the
oh, you're
walls.
I'm just going to put on my
Oh, you're all blind. Okay.
No.
I'm not blind.
I'm not blind.
I want to put on my
I'm blind.
glasses again and use my true sight again.
Then cast
Okay.
daylight, James.
That'd be my
Which
last.
is, I guess, 120
there-
feet.
oh, wait,
of
do I have-
vision.
oh, I
I'm
have
sorry,
one
I didn't
after
think of
that.
that beforehand. I forgot that
So,
that also.
who can't see?
I
James.
can't.
I can't see.
Okay. Do you cast any regular light? Or no?
You know what? No. Can I move daylight after I?
you can cast it on an object if you.
You can cast it on one of the wine racks.
No, I'm gonna cast it on my
My
armor, of
gloves.
course. Swing.
Okay.
Oh boy.
So what does that have?
Oh,
what's
wait,
the range?
So it's a 60-foot radius sphere of
Okay.
light.
Oh, it's 120, 60. All right, so there we go. Everyone can see now. Yeah, you see a bunch of wine racks, and you can kind of see through them in places because there are other wine racks on the other side.
There's a thing behind it.
Yeah, there definitely is some sort of hulking creature on the other side. You hear it moving around and
Well, the lightning and
Sounds
I are gonna
kind
take
of
off.
similar in its movement to the. Well, just a second. It sounds similar in its
I can't
movement to
see
the
anything.
golem. Yes, because you bolted to the corner.
I know. I still can't see it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
What do you all do? You all see Blue starting to fly down.
we'll say, Blue, hold
The
on a
lightning.
moment.
The lightning moves swiftly.
I am the night.
Okay.
Two questions. One, Jeremy,
Sure.
did you already give me? I guess it's just bright in here.
Oh, your true sight. It's bright because Blue made a bunch of light. Oh, I'm
Luke.
sorry. Luke is glowing with light.
Okay. So if it's not going to be relevant, then you don't have to.
Well, if you use your true sight, I can tell you that
Oh, yeah,
several
I-
of the wine bottles are
Oh,
animated.
okay, great.
In fact, a great many of them, but they're not moving.
Are there some that aren't?
Yeah, definitely. I say most of them aren't.
I will remove one and begin drinking from it.
One of the not broken ones?
Yeah, one of the ones that's not a
It's not an animated object and it isn't
animated
broken.
Okay. I mean, it's wine and other liquor, so they do have some wine. It is cheap wine.
All
But
right.
it's old cheap wine, which is still cheap.
Ah, it's vinegar. I
Not
know
quite
that
that
taste. Luke doesn't know that taste. James knows that taste.
Luke would never know that taste.
Yeah.
So yeah,
one
what do
does
you all
not have a
do?
discerning palate, but he's just drinking out of one of the bottle.
So,
You hear the machine or whatever it is moving around on the other side of the wine.
and I stop
Racks.
as I can like peer through the wine rack and kind of see vague
Parts of
shape
it.
of it.
Yep.
Does it doesn't react to me being a bright shiny guy?
No, because there's an incredibly bright light on the other side too, shining
Hmm.
from behind it.
Okay. Interesting. Well, folks, I'm gonna tell you right now, my plan is to walk over there and challenge it to single combat. Any objections?
Yes.
Go ahead.
This one would learn that many of these bottles are not bottles.
You again saying that.
I only speak the truth.
Good man, Juan. Well, if anything happens, I'll trust you and your termitey friends to deal with them. In the meantime, have at it. I'm gonna start walking over.
Yep,
Termites
we're
on the
flying around the
glass.
corner. Wow, this is really
Okay.
obnoxious.
Okay, so where do you go, Blue?
I'm
Oh, I fly to there where I put myself.
Okay, yeah, you see them. There's some crates up ahead of you that are also blocking light. The Blue, you want to just fly over them?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you fly over them, and I'll just fucking reveal it. You see a gigantic machine of some kind. It has spikes and things stabbing all out of it, and there are just kind of bodies piled on its back. And it's
Oh,
just kind of
God.
hulking around, and it looks like it is dragging bodies out of this furnace.
Oh God.
Oh, that's
And
where all
just
the
piling them-
fireplaces went. Oh.
Yeah, piling them on its back. And as you turn the corner very overtly, I need all of you to roll for initiative.
Fair enough.
Some of us are not overt.
That's true.
Ah!
that is true. Some of you are not overt.
Luke Luckson.
I'm overt.
The
Really,
luckiest,
just the one.
the luckiest man alive, they say.
That's what they call me.
If only James was the luckiest man alive.
Yay, you know.
The fact that I
Oh
beat.
my! Whoops.
I got it pretty good.
Man, y'all suck at rolling initiative.
Yeah.
You've always got it.
Literally everyone else but me.
Alrighty. You where were we? All right, yeah. You guys rolled initiative. Thank
Yeah.
you. Let me roll for the thing. Beep. Oh.
You already
Oh
did
my.
roll for the thing.
It had
Oh,
a
did I?
6.
And a
I got a
6.
6. All right, that's good. Sorry, I have a lot of stuff I'm juggling, and
No
I guess
worries,
I'll
no
roll for
worries.
these objects.
I mean,
Yep.
they do matter.
They rolled well. All right, so we go to the top in the initiative, and it is, I guess, unsurprisingly, Blue.
Yep. Well, we'll get the hunter's mark out of the way right now.
All right, Blue, you look at the creature. It looks at you. You make eye contact. Its giant mechanical form, kind of rusted and ruined. It looks toward you, and you just see the bodies hanging off of it.
I mean, we're gonna fly up to it, and we're gonna the lightning is gonna hit it. Maybe 20 to
All
hit.
right.
20 to hit.
20 will hit. Sorry, yeah. I'm juggling
14 to hit.
things. 14 will not hit.
All right, so it's 3 damage from blue. We'll fly away
Okay.
again because this is.
Does he do
Awesome.
magical damage?
Oh, no.
All right, it does no damage.
No.
Blue
well,
pecks at it and is completely ineffective against the.
man.
Yeah.
Well,
the
guys,
metallic
guess
form.
guess what? I'm probably fucked in this fight. Oh boy, I guess we'll shoot it because we'll try and get the hunter's mark proc, which is magical damage.
Is your bow not magical?
No, it is not.
Oh, Jesus. What did you take?
Oh no, you didn't take a magical item?
No.
Oh no.
No, my glasses.
This one is
I have
conserved.
I have plus 1 armor, and then my goggles of night.
You hit him.
All right, cool. 5
500
damage.
mark. Yep, nice. Nice, dude.
Oh, get in
arrow,
there.
tung, hits it, and the arrow doesn't seem to do anything, but it seems almost like it's like offended by what you just did, and so that's what the damage is to it. You just pissed it off.
Nice. It's a good
Animated
thing
objects do nothing.
Great.
There's no shield guardian. Scuz, what would you like to do?
Alright. Let's move up to the boxes. Sort
Okay.
of pushed over.
Yeah, you see it.
Shoot it.
So I will shoot it. Am I hidden? I got a 23 on that stuff.
Yeah, you think
Alright.
you're hidden.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you go ahead and you take out your gun. And
Yeah.
how much ammo do you have left, by the way?
I have 12 shots.
All right, you shoot it, and pa-ting, it rattles off. You hear like a ting 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 as it seems to have pierced the mechanical body and bounced around inside a little bit. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah.
To hide behind the box some more. All right, it is going to go, and it's on a horrible, like echoing, dolorous groan, and it's going to summon some specters. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh boy.
As you see the horrible, ghastly spirits of the bodies all over it come to life. And actually, they get to just appear anywhere within, what's the range? 15 feet.
Do they see me?
And the fourth one appears there. Alrighty. Let's roll initiative for the specters. Who doesn't want to roll initiative for specters, dudes? I do. I want initiative for specters. And specters, oh no, that's the worst. That's the worst
Nice.
right there, guys. No, because that means they go right after Juan.
Oh, that means they go before me, even though they
Yeah.
crit failed. Oh.
Yeah, what a shame. That's the end of the cadaver specter's turn, I think, right? That's an action. Oh no, it's a bonus action.
What the fuck?
As its action, its kind of metallic jaw unhinges, and a horrible, like, caustic gas just pours outward as it takes a few steps forward. And the range of that ability, well, it's gonna 40. It does not have an attack, so that's silly. 30-foot cone. So that's going to be you guys.
Yep. DC 18.
I need your old Constitution
Is it
saving throws.
poison?
Oh no, it's paralysis again. It is in fact poison. Who's within
I have
10
advantage.
feet of? No one is within 10 feet of Luke.
That's fine. I have advantage on this.
All right.
Hey.
Well, Luke,
Oops.
you weren't in it.
There's 3 Jonathan.
Oh. Unfortunately, Scuz has a rough time with it.
This is Constitution.
Yes, it's Constitution.
I'll take a 20.
Yeah, 20's really good. And one.
One got a 7.
All right, one is oh god. So the paralysis kicks in. That's always bad.
Oh
Juan,
no.
it's your move.
Oh no, the lightning.
Oh yeah, the lightning needs to roll too.
16.
Oh, that's bad.
One makes another Constitution save at the end of his turn.
Yep. Oh no.
That's gonna be tough for me.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough for everyone. It's all on Luke Luckson to get up there. The specters are gonna go. Seeing that you're not paralyzed, they're gonna. Well, the two that are next to you, Luke, are gonna go for you. They try to life drain you. Now, note they normally have sunlight sensitivity, except the cadaver collectors expressly do not have sunlight sensitivity.
Bastard.
As they attempt to drain your life. So it's an 8 and a 9.
That's gonna miss.
And then we have these going after Blue and the Lightning.
17 on both.
Oh, both of you have 17 AC. Damn.
Yup.
Well, you're both paralyzed, right?
Actually, I'm also gonna force the one that's going at the lightning to go at me.
Can you do that? You have to do a reaction to do that, right?
Yep.
Oh, you're not paralyzed, though. Of course.
I am not paralyzed.
Excellent. But you are on the ground.
That's
You
fine.
only fell 10 feet, so you didn't take any damage. So that's two coming at you then, Blue.
Yep.
Life drain, 8 and a crit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. 32 points of necrotic damage. Can you roll
I
me
lose.
a DC 10 con saving throw?
Oh boy, to not lose that much life.
Well, no, to not have your hit point maximum reduced by that much. Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Hey.
You still are going to take 32 necrotic.
I understand that.
Oh my
That's-
god.
That's fine. I'm at 62.
Woo!
Or I'm at 60.
Yep. Luke.
Oh, jeez. Can
Take
I
your
hit the
move.
Can I hit the cadaver from here? I don't care about these
You
stupid.
could, yes. You
Actually,
definitely
oh wait, hold on a second. I have a thing for this. Ah, be gone, foul phantasms. Oh wait, did I not put that one on my character sheet? Fucking great. Well, I'm just
Never thought
gonna
you'd use it.
I'm gonna copy paste
Copy pastas.
could. Copy pasta.
and just put this into the chat here. The turn the unholy channel divinity. As an action, I present my holy symbol
Mm-hmm.
and speak a prayer censoring fiends and undead. So it must make a wisdom saving throw within 30 feet of me, so that's all of them. And my wisdom save is a 16.
Against so it's all of 4 specters have to roll that.
Yep.
And DC 16 wisdom?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, and 4. They all fail.
Aha!
They're all turned, so it has to spend its turn moving far away from me as it can. Can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet. It also can't take reactions. For its action, it can only use dash or try to escape.
Alrighty. And that will
Alright.
be as long as you're alive, right?
Yep. And I'm gonna move into 10 feet of my allies here and say, "Come on, people!"
Alright, so
Move
you're
yourself.
gonna, I think, provoke an attack of opportunity from the
Yep.
collector. As you move out of his reach, just barely, you have a fairly long range. It is going to swing at you with its slam attack. Which it
Miss.
misses.
Oh boy, I'm glad.
A grisly claw slashes out toward you, but it's very blunted. So, all right, we move to Blue.
I guess we're going to do a lesser restoration on the lightning.
All right, the lightning is no longer paralyzed.
Then we're gonna fly away to behind
Okay.
one.
All right,
And
you
that
fly
is-
and go and hide behind your paralyzed friend.
that is my turn because I can't do anything as a bonus action.
Very well. The animated objects do nothing. Scuz! No,
You
you
get a
do
plus
have a
4.
plus
Oh.
4.
Oh.
Ugh. Sorry, man. The collector, I'm going to roll his recharge.
Oh, you son of...
He does not recharge. It is going to take 1 step forward, and then over the boxes. You do have half cover on this, Luke. It is
Alright.
going to attack you. 24
So if I have half cover,
plus
does
2.
that... Ah, damn. Yep, that's
All right.
exactly it.
All right, so it hits you for a lot of damage, and then
27.
it punches a second time.
Ouch.
Again, you still have half cover.
Ha not that one, thank God.
All right. Yeah, as he swings this one and it misses,
Oh, thank
that-
Timora, I should say.
that box is obliterated. As he clubs that instead. 1. It's your move.
That's it.
Yep. The spectors are gonna all flee. Alrighty. Look,
All right.
allies do not look great around you.
I can get Juan back in this fight, or I can get Scuz back in this fight. Which one do we think is better?
Hard choice.
So, does the corpse
Follow your
collector
heart.
have half cover from me if I try to attack it through these boxes?
Yes, he does.
Oh. Well, you
Goes
know,
both ways.
whatever. It's happening. Shisha.
Oh,
And I'm gonna
Luke
use
Luckson.
my last
Smite it.
third tier spell here. To add 6d8 to that. So we have this Shisha and
Nice.
slash our.
You get to do the paladin thing where you win the fight.
Yeah, I do.
All right, you
So
slash
18,
into it.
23, 59
Is this-
damage.
Is this
Oh,
a magic
10
longsword?
It is a magic longsword,
All right.
and it's
As
also
you-
radiant damage if that matters.
As you slash into the collector,
Wouldn't it be 8d8?
I was about to say that.
yeah, it should be an extra 2d8.
Oh no, I have that's already built into the longsword there. So
But
there's.
you also smited at 3rd level,
Yeah,
which is
Oh yep.
yeah, you're missing 2d8 on that. All right.
Well, I will.
We'll take
I
it.
wasn't missing
Take it.
much.
61.
Your
61
longsword
points.
cleaves into the metallic body. Light shines out. A horrible, wretched stink pours from it. It makes you kind of gag, but you have severely damaged the monster. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Oh no, that's my turn.
Blue?
Oh boy. All right. Juan, buddy. You got this. Lesser restoration on Juan.
Oh,
All right.
this one thanks you very much.
Scuz? Sorry, buddy.
Oh,
You got a +4.
let's go.
By the way,
Do
it's
it.
getting the most use of.
Yay!
Hey, you're free.
It worked out.
It was. I'd like to say that Luke Luckson carried this party today.
Hmm.
Well, let's see how much the corpse collector is gonna hit me this turn.
Yeah, it's its turn. First, let's see if it recharges, because this is now the bad part. It does.
Oh.
No!
It releases a horrible wave of
Alright.
gas. Now on to everyone.
God damn it.
Sorry, buds.
Ah!
Do you mind? You get a +4 from
Hey.
Luckson. Oh no! I'm so
Hey.
sorry, Scuz. Oh no!
The lightning.
The lightning and blue are all set.
One.
Oh, yeah. Alright. Hold on a second. I don't know why I don't already have this prepared. I've been rolling it for a day! Fucking Christ.
Everyone
fails
except
in a
for
row.
Blue is
That's
paralyzed
true,
from the horrible gas.
Wait, seriously?
Everyone except you and Blue, you and Lightning. Yeah, everyone else failed.
Oh no.
As we move to your turn, Juan, what would you like to do?
Oh, I already took it.
That was a
no,
save.
that was
That was for my turn.
Oh,
no.
you
I
failed twice in a row.
Yeah.
no. I had.
No,
Oh
he rolled.
no. I
Oh,
I saved you. I
Yeah,
saved you the first time.
you saved me, but then I immediately fell back into it with the paralysis. And then
Oh,
I
you just
did you
did it
really?
again,
I didn't
Kyle.
see it.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
he
rolled-
rolled
Oh
three
wow,
times.
you rolled it first. Oh
yeah,
man.
I'm sorry I've let you down with my with
Oh
my dice.
Pete.
I've let you down with my dice. That's all I got. So
The specters move again, and you just hear like echoing, "Oh God, it's ghosts!" from upstairs.
Yeah.
At least some of you hear it.
Well, they're still have turned.
Yeah,
they're
they
still
turned for a
turns.
whole minute.
They just flew upstairs. These specters are hiding in the corner here. Luke!
Well, you know,
Luckson.
Luke Luckson.
Is
Fuck.
that
No.
been your +4?
Yeah, that has my
Oh,
+4 built into it.
Nelly, this is gonna be rough. Blue?
Oh boy. Oh jeez, oh man, oh jeez, oh boy.
If
oh,
you have any
man.
level 2 spell slots. Oh, is
I
this
have
gonna
a-
be another case of Kyle lets me die?
No, because you're gonna save the party.
Kyle's done some work on these lesser restorations.
You're gonna save the party, James. Have a lesser restoration.
Oh, thank you, Kyle. Oh god.
And then we're gonna
Because those automatic crits would kill me.
They would kill the
gonna-
shit out of you.
Oh,
Is that the
Jesus.
end of your turn, Blue?
Yeah.
The animated objects do nothing. Scuz,
Goes
you roll
this
me a con save. I'm so sorry, man. Here's the thing, like, you've been paralyzed for 3/4 of the battle, and the other quarter you've killed everything. Oh man. Poor Scuz. The cadaver collector looks toward you, Luke, and just kind of like points to one of the spikes on his shoulder, then points at you again.
See if it recharges.
Doubt,
yeah.
monster. Oh, what? You don't have to remind him.
It does not.
Oh, thank God.
It punches you twice.
I'm kind of rooting for the cadaver collector at this point.
Nope, you have half cover. You got half cover.
Yep.
Doesn't matter.
Now, all right, so that's 25. Ow.
Uh-huh. And then it punches second.
Oh, that's a 0. That's
Luke Luckson goes.
I'm incapacitated. You guys no longer get that +4.
Oh no!
Congrats.
Now
They're also no longer turned.
I don't know about that. Actually, it
Let
doesn't.
me. Oh, I can read the abilities since I copy pasted the whole thing. Yeah.
It doesn't say anything about
It's
no longer
turned
being
for 1
turned.
minute or until it takes damage. So, yep.
Yep.
Son of a
You're
bitch.
still alive, right?
Yeah, that didn't
Okay.
that didn't knock. Well, hold on. So that's 38 plus 36.
Oh.
No, barely not. Oh,
All right,
Jesus
one, you're
Christ!
I already took my turn. I rolled the crit fail again.
Oh my God! 3 in a row! Holy shit! The specters are
Guys.
just.
Some
Specters
factor.
are, the specters are long gone.
TPK.
It might be. I can't do enough.
Luke, what would you like to do?
I'm back up at 1 hit point.
Luke!
Oh yeah!
What would you like to do on your turn? You have 1 hit point.
Fight it! I'm fighting it. God!
You swing with your long sword.
And you know what? I'm just gonna burn through all my spell slots. I don't even care. How many do I have? All right, so this is gonna be a second level smite as well. So that's an extra 3d8 I'm throwing on there.
Alrighty. Your sword ching cleaves in. Go ahead and give me the smite.
Oh yeah!
Oh
So that's
man.
Luke Luckson.
Luke Luckson, 40 damage on the first swing,
A flash of blinding light.
and second longsword. Yeah,
That'll
and then
connect.
another 3d8. Oh yeah!
Just nuke the thing.
So that's gonna be a total of
Yep.
40
You
30
slash.
37 damage.
And chunks of like flesh that was stabbed onto its back and pieces of metal fly everywhere. This thing is holding on by like a bolt,
Hint.
but it's still alive. Blue,
I sure do still have. I sure do have Hunter's Mark on it.
you look. Oh my God! You're gonna go for the hunter's mark? That's what you want?
Oh man, I don't know.
It's okay if you do. That's fine. I was just you're looking at Scuz and Juan right in front of you. But you could go for the hunter's mark if you want.
Oh my-
I don't know what you got.
You guys, it's either that or I heal James.
No, not because any hit is gonna bring me down. Save it.
What do you do?
You're right. Scuz is gonna get back in this fight, I guess, right?
Are you?
Does
Do you
Scuz
want, or do you want to
does
shoot with the hunter's
Scuz
mark?
go-
You do you. You do you. Man. I don't want to tell
Scuz
you what
goes
to do.
before the corpse cadaver.
Okay,
collector,
that's
whatever.
what I was looking at. Yeah, no, Scuz is back in this fight. I
You
have
have,
one.
you have second level spells left?
I have third level spels.
Oh, so you're using that to restore?
Absolutely.
Alrighty.
I have one more third level spell.
Restoration.
Wait, why
All
did I
right,
use?
now,
Oh, right. I did a thing at third level.
Now, Blue, at the end of your turn, the animated objects don't do anything. Scuz, what would you like?
You son of a bitch.
Shoot it!
Okay. I'm not hidden. Oh, but Luke's next to it. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna hide. Behind the
The
barrel.
advantage.
Okay, you run over into the corner to hide behind a barrel.
Yeah, and
It's a
then, I'll,
23.
and then I'll shoot it.
All right.
Ah!
Oh
Uh-oh.
no, you miss.
Uh-oh.
Even with the advantage?
Yeah, 16.
Uh-oh.
The bullet goes wide.
But Scuz literally hide in the corners, so that way if it gasses us, it might not get you.
Yeah, no, I'm over right here.
It goes. It does not
Oh
recharge.
my god!
It
Alright.
looks at you, Luke, and it points at its spike.
Oh no!
And
Like
it
I
is
said,
going
not
to
today, monster.
You have half cover.
today.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
today.
Today.
It stomps past over you toward you, Scuz.
How?
Hello.
I'm a cop.
It
I'm a
punches you.
cop.
Hey! It punches you for
Ow.
my god.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge.
Yep, good call. He punched the cop. One, you're no longer paralyzed though, right? You just succeeded. Good work.
Sure.
Spectres are running.
James?
Luke Luckson, can you roll me a death saving throw?
That's such a cool spell for this.
Crit again, please.
Oh,
Damn it.
no. I
Blue.
mean, I was lucky with the first one. All right. I was.
Alright. Do I bring James back?
You guys, I just realized I have luck points.
It
Do you want
really
to use
sucks.
a luck bullet?
Too late for that.
Yeah, no, we'll get there.
What?
What would you like to do, Kyle?
I don't know.
Kill it.
Sure. We'll try and kill it.
You really? Okay, sure.
Get that hunter's mark damage
Okay,
on
go
it.
for it.
Yes!
You hit with the longbow that it's immune to.
5!
It looks at you, and the arrow just kind of like hits it and doesn't do anything, and then it falls apart.
Yeah.
As your hunter's mark damage barely finishes it off.
This equates to I throw a
And
dart.
it-
This equates to I throw a dart.
No, Kyle, you lesser restored me there. All right,
You
that
throw
was
the arrow at it,
necessary.
And
Unless it restored everyone.
the arrow, I mean not the arrow, the corpse collector collapses, defeated upon the ground.
Oh boy, alright.
And you find yourselves in a
base?
simple basement.
Oh, how that corpse is Jackie the Hugger. That's convenient.
And then
Wait. Before, there's still technically an initiative, right? So the specters
Sure.
are still upstairs doing things, presumably.
they're gone. Actually, they
Oh,
disappear.
they dissipate. Okay, I'm sorry.
That's fine. You don't know that. Like you just saw them go upstairs, but
Oh well, there was two
They-
in the corner, and those two dissipated, so it's reasonable
Yeah.
to assume.
exactly, they disappear when the corpse collector goes down.
Okay.
And yeah, as you're kind of standing there, a thing happens. You see you hear a grinding, shifting of
Oh
stone,
no.
and the furnace opens up, and on the other side of it,
Oh, fuck me.
a woman walks through. She
A
looks something
woman?
like that.
I healing worded.
Oh.
By the way.
Uh-huh.
Obviously, this is not that large of an ooze that's walking out, but you just see a
Uh-huh.
woman.
Yep.
A line of kind of red
Yep.
ooze coming out of her, the back of her heel,
Yep.
leading back into the room, and she clapped.
Uh-huh.
Well done.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Appreciate it.
Does anyone immediately act?
I'm gonna move my hunter's mark to her.
What was that, Crowley?
It's just
You-
the woman, not the whole blob.
Currently, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so Scuz, what you do is something that's not necessarily like an obvious thing. But Kyle, you're casting a spell on her immediately.
No, I'm moving it. I still had hunter's mark on the. So my
I'm
hunter's
trying to
mark
think if
was still
the creature realize it's marked. I don't think
No.
it does. I'd say it doesn't in this.
probably not. I don't have to like recast the spell. I just move it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna immediately use my last 10 points of.
Okay, you heal yourself.
Yeah.
The creature. It's deception, Crowley. It gets
Yeah.
22.
Uh-oh.
Oh, the exact number you needed.
Yeah, and it claps. There's no need for any more fighting here. I'll let you leave, and you never return.
Done.
Well,
You can't argue with that.
can I just ask, why? What is this?
I could fight you now, but who knows how that could go?
Poorly.
Probably
us.
poorly, but I just want to know why. Leaky Tiki Tavern woman.
Oh. Kind of shrugs. I never really thought about why.
Fucking
Sometimes it's just good to be
monsters.
in control. You know what I mean?
I'm not sure I understand this kind of control.
This one does not understand at all.
You know, maybe you should stay here with me.
No.
Can you roll me a wisdom saving throw, James?
Yeah, I'm gonna use a luck. I'm gonna use a luck point. I'm gonna use a second luck point.
Can you chain luck points?
I don't know if I can or not. I know I used that already.
Oh, you've already used inspiration. Yeah, I don't think you can chain luck points.
Well,
you see her obviously cast a spell, and you see kind of Luke's kind of demeanor and posture.
Hey, I can't be charmed.
Oh, you're a mute. Oh.
And neither can anyone within 10 feet of me.
And Luke, you grit your eyes and grit your teeth, and you know she's trying to charm you.
Can't do my thunder.
Oh, that won't work on me, demon spawn.
All right, the rest of you, kill him, and you can leave.
But I mean, you already told us we could leave.
You want to use an insight check? Yeah, but then he pissed her off.
I'm using insightful fighting.
This one will not.
Oh, insightful fighting. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. I'll roll her to 7.
I'm gonna get this bitch.
You got a 19.
I got on the 21.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
I haven't rolled mine yet.
Seeing you kind of still in a fighting posture, Scuz.
I'm not fighting posture. I'm just looking at him.
You're just looking.
What's the save? Constitution?
Yeah.
No, it's wisdom.
Do I have to make it?
You don't have to make the save. Kyle's outside of my range.
Oh, okay.
Very well. In that case, shall we do this?
I was about to say, no, I have to make the save. I most certainly do.
For what?
The thing.
Did
you
try and charm him?
That was just at Luke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sure,
Not
sure.
aware of his devotion to himself.
The Timora, the Lady Luck herself.
The woman looks at you again. Well,
I want us to kill him.
Well,
and I'll let you leave.
Wow.
This one will not. Kill
Now
you.
he's made me unhappy.
I'm just gonna leave.
I'm gonna cure wounds myself.
Blue, you fly off. Luke,
Yep.
you're curing wounds.
Juan is gonna take a little bit of a protective stance in front of.
Okay.
Luke.
All
As
right,
an
in that case,
officer of the law, I can't let you get away with it.
I'd like everyone to roll for initiative.
And
then.
say, Blue, get back here. We're not done.
As we jump into the battle with
man.
These
Come on,
crit fails,
I'll
Pete.
roast
My
you.
God.
You borrowed my luck for Luke, James.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, not the best
Well,
situation.
maybe I did.
And now I've taken it back for the future.
Now, Crowley, after seeing those rolls, are you willing to reconsider
James,
your
have luck.
position?
No.
Just so you know.
I'm a cop.
You're a cop. All right.
He's
fair
a cop.
Kyle, you also need to roll for... Oh, you already have.
I did. I'm
Alrighty.
still going first.
In that case, we are sorting by descending. The animated objects are going to go. And out they come. All at you, Blue. Wine bottles fly out.
I'm 10 feet in the air.
They're flying. They're flying
Oh,
wine
alright.
bottles.
I don't know.
As these wine bottles go and try and thwack you.
Sure. 17.
Is this working? Yep, there it is.
Oh, that was too loud. Yep, they try and slam you. Thwack, thwack, thwack.
Oh, 2 hit.
Alrighty, that's all they do.
12 damage.
They just thwack you.
Alright.
Blue, it's your move.
Well, I guess we're gonna fight some animated objects.
Alright.
16 to hit.
The 16 is going to hit. Oh, wait. Against these guys? No, that's actually going to miss. They're so fast flying around.
18 to hit?
18?
Yes.
18 will.
Okay, cool. It'll deal 5 piercing damage. If it matters.
It does not.
Alright.
That being said, that doesn't destroy the wine bottle somehow.
I'm gonna short
There's
sword
just-
attack it.
Okay.
Miss.
That's going to miss, unfortunately. It's so fast whirling around. Is that the end of your turn, Blue?
I mean, technically no, because I can move 60 feet without
Sure.
provoking attack of opportunities. So
Are you?
fly back.
Oh, you're flying back. All right.
Yeah, I guess I'll fly back.
The Elder Oblex is gonna go. Seeing you all there, what is it
It's
gonna
use its
start?
paralyzing area of effect ability.
That's exactly
Let's
what
do
it
more of that.
does. Guys, you know what? I could absolutely cast a stunning area effect ability, but I'm not gonna do that because that's a dick move in this case.
It'd just be more of the same.
Instead, it's just going to scoot forward and go after you, Luke. As it moves forward, the woman takes a few steps forward toward you and actually needs to take another step over the cadaver collector. I'm going to get rid of the cadaver collector's body if you don't mind.
Go
Sure.
for it.
Yeah, it walks over to here, and it stares you in the eye, James. Oh, in the
Yep.
eyes, rather. And I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw. The DC is 18.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Its eyes kind of eat at your very soul.
Yay!
Very nice.
By the way, when I healing worded you, Luke, you have the bless effect on you from that.
Oh, hey, cool.
And 5
I
temporary
feel
bless.
this.
And I believe this does no damage on a half, right?
Doesn't say
Hot
so.
damn. And then its arms turn into jelly and it goes to punch you with its pseudopod. So this is against you, James?
Yeah. Miss.
Wow.
Miss.
A pair of misses. That's all it's got.
Oh, thank Christ.
And that's the end of its turn. Scuz.
I'll disengage.
Bonus action, you duck and roll.
And then I'll shoot her.
Okay. Oh, you're gonna shoot her. Oh no. You shoot her with the pistol. Oh my god.
Oh!
The damage is absolutely insane. Alright, yep. You shoot her.
43 damage!
It's like you brought a gun to a fantasy fight.
Yeah, she looks really bad. You shoot her in like the neck, and it looks like she's bleeding horribly because it's just red ooze, just. And she's like, and she's kind of just terrified. She doesn't know what to do. That's the end of her turn. You shot her in the neck. She looks awful.
All right.
The cavern hunter's not real. Luke, what would you like to do?
Oh, well, I guess it's time to just start swinging. Chop. I'm guessing a 12 misses.
No, that's not gonna be.
How about a 24?
That'll do it.
For a total of 14 damage.
Oh, wait,
Alrighty.
Luke, you have a D4 to add to that 12.
Oh, right.
What does 16 get there?
From the blessing. I don't know. We'll have to see.
I almost rolled 2d5, but I didn't, so I rolled. Is a 15 hit?
Unfortunately, you barely miss.
Oh boy. Oh, and now I'm finally going to use a first level spell slot because I'm not an idiot anymore. And Shield of Faith myself.
Okay. One.
I still have True Sight.
Yes.
So this is just a pile of goop that I'm looking at that's been talking like a woman, right?
It is shaped and looks like a woman, but it's red goop. Yes.
So there's nothing that they are like, quote unquote, wearing or carrying exists.
Yeah, they are not wearing or carrying anything.
Okay. And I can see the little goop line, right?
Everyone can see the line. Yeah.
Yeah. And that leads back this way.
Yes, into the back.
I'm gonna provoke an opportunity attack.
Okay.
Walk away.
Are you moving into the back room?
Yeah, I'm moving in that direction was my intent.
Okay. So let me make it so that people can actually see the back room on the screen.
Oh, you can't see it on the screen.
There we go. Alrighty. And yeah, you walk right into the back room, no problem.
Yep.
Yeah, you see a gigantic red ooze. It's real big, and there's a whole shitload of chimneys. That's all.
Wonderful.
The attack of opportunity, right? Let me roll that for you. Blap.
Hey, nice.
Yep.
I would like that big pile of ooze to make me to make me a dexterity saving throw. Let me make sure I got the right thing there, as I'm going to transmute rock.
Oh Jesus.
The
Okay.
ceiling is
The ceiling's wood,
okay.
but the floor is rock. All right. So I'll
There
roll a
wouldn't
dex
happen to
save.
be lava directly underneath us, eh?
It fails.
All right. So you watch as the ground, one kind of just kind of places hands upon the ground, and as I'm like standing on the threshold right now, and I can affect a 40-foot cube. So the
That's a
space
huge
that
area.
yeah, the space that I want to affect includes the stone wall, and also the woman part of the obelisk, which I think I can get all of that.
Oh jeez. This whole like area.
That whole thing is just gone, and
just
It's trash now.
in
yeah,
the mud.
you watch as I place my hand on it. It returns to its baser components. The stone is mud and earth.
All right, and what does that do to her? It just it does damage to her. All right,
It does not deal any
anything else?
damage. She's just restrained.
Oh,
It
okay.
takes a full action to climb out of the goop, and she has 1/4 movement within the goop.
All right, so the ceiling and everything just turns to mud, and
Oh, if the
You
mud
guys-
rains down, that's what the damage is. So if any mud lands on
I
them,
see, I getcha. Yeah, and you can all see a huge glowing red flow of magma, not far behind her, which she looks back at in horror. Actually, wait, can you show me the whole area this is? Is it,
I'll make
this whole side?
let me make a ruler line for you, and I'll show you what I intend to do.
Okay.
Oh, that's not a
I'll
ruler.
leave it.
That's a line. So
Guys, can we just let Pete do it so I can see?
All right.
yeah, here I'll
Could
make
be-
it a square.
Yeah, because I want to know how big this actually is. And this will probably affect what Blue's gonna do.
Well, but
not
doesn't
really, I'm
affect what the
flying.
bottles are doing.
That's
and
true.
one more to the right, but I just messed it up.
So here?
Well, I mean, like I didn't have to. Yeah, that's fine. That's
Is that where you wanted it though?
Oh,
should
I
be one
see,
more
I see.
wide.
Like
It
one
should
more.
be one more wide.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
that.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, in that case, you have lava beginning to pour in, like, everywhere.
Uh-oh.
And a fairly large amount of it. Looks like there's a huge flow there. All right. So one, the animated objects are going to fly after you, Blue, and try and bludgeon you some more. Which they can all fit in the same square.
Yeah, I understand. They're
Yeah,
wide
'cause
bottles.
they're tiny. I'm gonna drag them so that they're actually all visible, and they're all gonna try and thwack you. 1, 2, 3.
One
if they
hit.
bonk, and they can move to bonk you.
One hit.
And all right, yep, 1 hit. We move to your turn. The Obelix cries out in horror at this point.
Yeah, I'm gonna let that happen. I'm not gonna worry about that at all anymore.
Yeah, it's looking really bad.
So now with the animated objects being so small, could I still traverse that square?
You provoke opportunity attacks, but you could.
Except I wouldn't because flyby.
Then yeah, you'd be good.
All right, cool. We're gonna peace out.
Hit him
All right, you
first.
The
fly
wall
out,
here
fly
is
out.
gone, right?
Yes, sorry, there should be no wall there. You're
I was about to say,
absolutely correct.
can you?
Let's see if I can remove just that. I can because I was smart enough to do it. Haha.
Yeah, that's big.
Yeah, very big. Also covered in mud now,
Oh
or
boy.
sinking into mud, and screaming out in some weird psychic horror.
Oh yeah, I guess James is correct though. I should try and attack the animated objects before I leave. So do that.
That'd be so nice of you. Thanks.
Does a 17 hit?
17 is going to miss actually.
All right,
Very
so
fast.
1 hit with for 6 damage on the same one that I've
Alrighty.
already hit. Oh,
It is broken, but still like floating around.
Oh,
it's
jeez, now it's sharp.
It's shanks now.
I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay, that'll hit it.
It's only
and
10
you finish it
damage.
off. Yeah. Then you shoot the pieces and it breaks. And you're bailing.
I mean, I did fly this way.
All right. As yep. The Oblex is going to go. The Oblex is terrified, as it's just screaming out in fear and terror. It is going to. What is the DC, Pete, to escape?
They can use their action to pull themselves out, but they have 1 quarter movement regardless in the space. It's up there.
Okay. Because what it's going to do, it's going to use telekinesis to try and pull itself out. I think what I do is I'll just give it a save against your DC. Does that sound fair to you, I think?
Sure.
Because it's got a magical
17.
effect to help it out. Yeah. And what's the strength?
Oh, wait, I didn't mean to put up the thing. I wanted to put up the whole text of the ability.
Yeah.
Let me just change it to...
I think it's spell safety. All right, so I'll roll its spell save DC. It's effectively the saving throw, which it actually fails.
Oh,
It tries to pull itself out with telekinesis to avoid the movement penalty of having to wade through everything, but instead it isn't even able to get itself out of the mud as it screams, and the wave of lava begins to pour in. And Scuz, it is your turn. Lava is beginning to flow into the chamber around you, and the Oblex is screaming out in like a horrible, psychic, just awful, like,
I'm gonna shoot it.
I mean, yeah, okay.
well,
Lava
just
is
run.
pouring in.
One's going to yell over at you, Scuz, just, this one thinks that one will be done.
You hit it, Scuz.
Yeah, I'm gonna guarantee it. Damage?
Were you shooting the lady?
I mean, they're both restrained, right? Oh god.
Yeah.
Doesn't really matter then.
Alright, you shoot her in the head and she dies.
Hmm.
She collapses on the ground and the ooze stops struggling.
Okay. Well, I disengage and run past the animated objects.
you son of a bitch!
Oh, they fall on the ground and shatter
Oh. Oh, still?
when she dies.
So, I don't keep running. Run.
Okay.
No.
As you're running past there, you hear above you like, "Holy shit! The ground's on fire!"
This is about it.
I don't know
Alright.
how we're gonna make it
I
out
get to
of
the ladder.
Okay. Yeah. Do you climb it, or you can just get to it?
I can only get to it.
Okay. Luke. Lava is pouring in. It's getting very hot in this room very quickly.
This
I'm
one
gonna
thinks
say-
run, Luke.
Juan, you're gonna come with me though. I'm not leaving without you. I'm gonna
This
hold
one
my
also intends to run.
I'm going to, yeah, I guess 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I can't see Juan. I'm gonna hold my action to dash until I see Juan come
Oh.
around the corner.
Juan, it's your move.
Juan is going to run to here, 30
Okay.
feet. Can I crash through these if I wanted to?
You can absolutely try. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm not going to do that now.
Okay. Sure.
As a bonus action, first, Juan is going to look over at his own transmuted earth. Wait, the Oblex is already dead?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was still struggling in place.
No, Crowley just shot it in the head.
Oh, okay.
He took his turn to kill it.
Yeah, the small one, right? Not the big one.
They're the same. They're one and the same.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Yeah,
this actually is
expect that to
not that
work.
much of a threat on its own.
Oh.
Interesting.
If you don't get hit with the memory devour, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it had some
Uh,
like bullshit spells that I didn't use. That's fine.
In that case, that changes my entire plan.
Okay.
I'm gonna, in that case,
Yeah. Now you're trying to escape the lava.
just crash. I become a guardian of nature. I'm a giant tree monster, and I crash through the thing.
What? I don't even know what this ability is.
Well, you only have a 10-foot speed there. Oh no, it increases by 10. But never mind.
Or I'm doing
All right.
the beast form. So I'm a big beast monster.
Okay.
I get an extra 10 feet of speed, and I try and crash through the thing.
Can you roll me a strength check or athletics? rather.
I have advantage on this because I'm a big.
Are you actually
Beast
large
monster.
or
No, I was just
no? Okay.
saying that. But
Okay.
it gives me advantage from the ability.
All right. Yeah, 17. You crash through over to the other side.
Ah!
I'm gonna assume that's 1 and take my dash action. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. Yeah, you're running. Blue, what would you like to do?
We're going to dash 120 feet out of this bitch.
Jesus. All right. Let me move the spectator so everyone can see what's going on. Alrighty. I will. I'll move you up there. So you fly right up top.
Oh yeah.
I'll drag you up to here. They come out to there after. I think it's how many feet of movement? Let me find out. After 45 feet, you fly up. You land up in the top area.
Yep.
Oh, let me get rid of the wolf. You can see that Jar of Wax and Matthias are still alive, and they have the door like open, and there seems to be no lava coming out of there.
Okay.
However, you do see that lava has started to come up on the second floor.
Oh God!
Yeah,
Go!
it's like everything's on fire. I'll draw the on fire stuff right now because on fire is a little different.
Oh boy.
The
Because
worst part about
everything-
this is I actually
everything's on
have
fire.
I have no spells to help in this situation. Actually,
There we
no.
go. That's all on fire.
Oh God. Well, Jeremy, I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to get the fuck out of here.
All right, you go. You're outie.
We
Matthias
Ollie outie.
and Jar of Wax run with you.
I'm about to say that's like if we can turn the hard corner here.
Yeah, you guys go out. You're off the map now.
Yep.
You've escaped.
Very cool.
Congratulations.
Blue in the lightning.
You're gonna leave Matthias without
Matthias got out.
Oh.
Matthias also got. He will be brought to justice.
The lava continues down in the lower level and expands up here. All right. As the entire place is starting to like shake and quake under the volcanic pressure suddenly being released. And we move on to Scuz. What would you like to do, Scuz?
I'm gonna run up the ladder.
Okay. Looks like a lot of the place is like substantially on fire. I'm drawing where the fire is right now. And yeah, so you run
Oh
up the ladder.
God.
Yeah, it's like the whole place is starting to set on fire under volcanic pressure.
Is that? Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's
Is that the door?
orange is the fire.
Yep.
Yeah, you can see the door a little bit.
All right. How much movement was it up the ladder? 10?
Yes,
10.
10 feet. But do you have a climb speed?
No, so 20.
Yep.
All right. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 5, 40. Okay, I'm out.
All right, you also escaped the map,
I dash.
and you didn't even have
I'm
to run the
dashing
fire,
down. Yeah.
and you just keep running. Luke Luckson.
Luke Luckson. So it's a 10 feet ladder.
It's a 10-foot ladder.
So 5, 10, and then another
It's
10
an
to get up there.
Extra
so
10 feet because you have an extra 5 feet because you got to move through one square. Oh, actually, I guess you can go around him. It's fine.
And
So yeah, you're
then,
gonna.
can you put me up on the top floor?
Yeah, and you don't have a climb speed, so that's 25 feet gets you up to there.
All right. So then 30, and then come on, mouse dash action. 5, 10, 15, 20,
It's
25.
10 feet to go over the
You're
terrain, man.
doing me like this. All right, that's my turn here.
All right, one.
One would like to.
It's very hot where you are.
One would like to go up to the next zone.
Alrighty. As with before, it takes 20 feet of movement to get up the ladder if you don't have a climb speed. And yet the entire place is shaking.
So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 more.
Yep, it's again double movement to go over that difficult terrain.
Okay, then I can get to there.
Alrighty.
And I still have an action left,
Sure.
Yeah, you can dash.
which I'm not going to use to dash. I'm going to use to cast Sleet Storm over by the entrance.
Oh, alright, you're trying to put the fire out.
It's actually part of the ability.
It expressly douses the fire. The fire goes out. And we go. Blue, do you just keep running?
I
The whole
choose to
volcano
allow Luke Luckson to ignore the effects.
No,
of
I'm gonna
terrain.
wait. I'm gonna wait and see to make sure that Luke and Juan
The
make it out.
lava continues to pour. At this point, you can see it's almost entirely filled the bottom. Well, you can't even see that. Why am I drawing it? The lava continues to pour up here. It gets very, very close to you, Luke. And all of that would be on fire, but is not because of the sleet storm.
Does the sleet storm slow the lava at all? Cooling it down?
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
It did slow the lava a little bit. There you go.
Thank you.
Scuz, you running?
Am I out of danger?
The whole volcano's shaking.
Then I'm running. I can't fly.
Okay, you're booking. Luke, as you start your turn, I need to roll a Constitution saving throw. It is so hot in here.
Oh, Jesus. Come on, mouse.
Don't forget the luck points.
Yeah, no, I still have the luck on my side. Yeah. Oh, but I can't use the luck point when I know the effects.
Would you like to use a Constitution saving throw? I mean, a luck point?
Probably yes.
Yeah, no, I can do better than a 6. Famous last words.
5.
Luke, you're incredibly fatigued. And unfortunately, yeah, you fall unconscious because of the heat. Too much.
Yeah, of course.
Juan, beginning of your turn, I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Everyone knows that one.
Oh no.
Juan, you're climbing, and you pass out on the counter. Blue, you peek in, and your friends, they've both passed out. What would you like to do?
Oh no. Oh no.
What would you like to do?
I don't believe that the lightning is strong enough to carry me and another person, do I?
No, but if here's the thing, if you flew in,
the sleet storm ends.
the sleet storm does end. If you flew in, you could have the lightning try and drag someone out, and you could try and drag another if you wanted.
Oh god, no. So the only problem with that is that the lightning only walks 10 feet.
Okay.
And I don't think...
Yeah!
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that all you got? What are you doing?
I don't know. Oh boy, because here, Jeremy, can you make it so I can see into the place because I can't see anything.
Yeah. Let me drag you in.
Yeah. I just need to know what the situation is like.
You can. Well, I guess because you're bailing, so you're good.
Yeah, I can help with this.
Oh boy.
Blue, what's your move?
Could I try and drag someone out with the assistance of the lightning while the lightning is flying?
I think you could. Or you could try. It looks like they've just barely passed out. Like you think, with a little bit of magic, you could wake them up, or even just a medicine check, if you wanted to do that instead.
I'm severely
Slap
low.
the shit out of me.
Oh wait, no! I cast Goodberry.
Okay, you cast
Right, 'cause
Goodberry.
It makes 10 of them, right?
Sure.
I'm not at 0 HP. I'm just
Yeah, it's
passed
not hit
out.
points though. It's not hit
no,
points.
never
You
mind.
put them out.
All right, never mind. Let's not do that.
I'm telling you, if you lesser restored them, you'd wake
He
one
doesn't
up.
I
have
have-
those left.
I have one.
Yeah, you have
How
one.
do you?
I have one.
Do you want to use it or no?
Who goes first?
Get me.
I
Oh yeah! No. I'll lesser restore one and then dip. I have to
And
leave.
then boom, and you're out.
And then one can get me.
Yep, that's the goal.
The
Except the lava.
I need to
is
stay.
pouring in.
I am technically out the door. I just want to see where it gets to. No!
It doesn't get quite to there. It gets
Kind.
basically to there.
I mean, I'm flying above it. I can't.
You got to bail. Yeah, no, you got you.
I did
out.
bail. I did bail
Yeah.
after I was lesser restored. I just wanted to.
Yep. All good. Alrighty. Scuz is already out. Luke, can you roll me just a d20?
Just a d20?
Yeah, just a d20.
See if you wake up.
Actually, it'd be Constitution save, but it
Okay.
doesn't.
So-
But you wouldn't get your aura on it.
Okay, yeah, so plus 2, 14.
Not enough. You're still out. Juan, you are conscious. The restorative magic of blue awakening you. What would you like to do?
What was the thing that knocked me out before?
The heat.
The heat.
The
Okay.
immense heat.
Heat exhaustion.
And like you feel like that right now. It's just the restorative magic is still fresh, and it doesn't look like there's much of an easy headway to the door.
It's all lava.
Yeah, there's like you can
all
barely
lava all the
see the
time.
exit. You'd have to wade through a
I'm
bit
gonna
of
have to
lava.
move through lava, and
Or
I'm going to.
Do you have
that.
transmute stone?
Well, it's all wood on the floor.
Oh, the wall, though.
The wall is stone. This is a good point.
Technically, lava is also part stone.
Who knows
Dunzo.
how that would work?
I know, right?
All right, what are you doing, Pete?
Yeah, I will. I didn't think of it. I don't think I was gonna do. I didn't think of transmuting that wall, so I'll just do what I was gonna do and wade through the lava.
What?
I didn't
All right,
think
yeah,
of it. It was-
Juan didn't think of it. It's fine. So you're gonna grab Luke and wade through the lava, or are you just gonna wade through yourself?
No, I'm grabbing Luke.
I was just wondering. Maybe
Luke
you
Luckson
just
die a
wanna-
second time.
Yeah, like maybe.
In lava, where he's never coming back.
And
Yeah.
I'm going to just bonus action healing word myself to give myself my own bless.
Oh, good call.
And just walk out with him. What do I gotta do?
Well, you're just gonna take some damage
Oh.
for walking through the lava.
Right.
You throw him over your shoulder. You run through, and oh god, I lost my lookup for the lava. Oh man, I can't believe I missed it.
How many d8s for 5 feet?
Huge amount of lava. No, it's just a flat amount for having landed in it.
Oh.
Well, I cannot find it off the top of my head what the rules for lava are, so it's not in the SRD.
But
Lava
I think you are
damage,
just
5e,
Yeah, right.
10d10, it says.
Yeah, you're probably right. All right, that's what I figured. All right, that sounds about right. It's huge. You are going to take 56 points of fire damage as you grab Luke and rush through the lava, horribly scalding and burning your legs and your fur. Your already tattered garments ruined. However, you escape. Your friend in tow. And
Oh yeah, then
Yeah.
we peace
Where's
out.
Matthias?
Matthias has already ran ahead.
I catch him.
I
Yeah,
bet
you catch up to
I'm
him.
pretty sure I can catch up to Matthias.
I'm manical him.
Yes.
Really? After all this, you're gonna manacle me?
You still have to be brought to justice.
Sure.
No.
Whatever. I'll go with you. Whatever. Fine. And
You
and with
can't
having
escape
one just says, those manacles are broken. I will need to fix them for them to work.
Oh, I used my own manacles.
Oh, that's great.
and with
Remember,
that,
I'm a cop.
you have succeeded in this ridiculous adventure. You flee down the magma path, this chamber. You make it all the way through to the end, and yeah, you escape to the town. The volcano erupts in a dramatic fashion, but no one dies. weirdly enough. You bring Matthias to justice, and he's hanged. And that is where our adventure comes to an end.
Justice was served.
Nice.
Congratulations,
Best use of
everyone.
Revivify I've ever done.
It's a dish best served cold.
Congrats! You guys survived! Great work!
Yeah, we did it.
That
All
was the
right.
adventure.
Yeah.
The Obelix died easier than I.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
yeah, no, Oblex, the thing about the Oblex completely relies on casting Charm Person before the fight starts, charming everyone, and then just murdering one person, so no one else can do anything.
And you had Luke Luckson there to stop that from happening.
Devotion Paladin, hard counter of all charms.
Oh god.
Vampires, Fae, and Oblex, beware. But yeah, great work, everyone. Good job.
Yeah.
I really like that. That went pretty well.
I am so surprised I'm not dead.
Me
in
too.
so many ways.
I'm so
thought
glad
all
I
of them
took
had.
only utility spells.
Yeah, jeez, Kyle,
Yeah.
that arrow.
All right.
Damn.
You didn't leave us to die, Kyle, and
Nope.
for that, I thank you. I am truly appreciative of it. I honestly
yeah, I'm
thought-
sorry.
Yeah, you
guys.
don't have to play Luke Luckson the third.
Guys, I'm sorry, just a second. As you make your way out down the cavern that you had come in, there was an old man dying of heat exhaustion.
I
in
shoot
the
him.
entrance.
Yeah, hold on a moment.
Yep.
Yeah, let's just get one of
Just
those
as we
in.
fly by.
All right. All right, Scuz shoots him in the
This
head,
one was
and
that old man's time.
I shoot him at least
All
once.
right.
I shoot
Yeah,
him
all
at
right,
least
you murder
once.
the old man. There we go. Now the tradition is complete for this awful show. Thanks for playing, guys.
Well, we can't risk it being what's their name trying to get another tome.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never know. But yeah,
Yoshi.
thanks for playing, folks. Did you guys have a good time?
Oh, yeah.
I enjoyed that
Absolutely.
one. It was a
No,
lot.
I enjoyed riding the lightning a lot. It was fun.
I enjoyed shooting things.
For what little time you got to.
When you started telling me everything was a mimic, I honestly thought we were inside a giant mimic. And
You see,
Yeah, kinda.
I was hoping you'd think that. Throw you off the trail just a little bit. Pete, I'm really glad you
did-
picked that
you did
specific lens
until-
of true seeing. Just
I literally said to you before the adventure, I was like, it has a lot of adventures and it would probably be useless, and I hope it ends up being useful in this one. And it was literally probably the best adventure I could have possibly hoped for.
Yeah, it was actually that.
I
had
feel
to-
like we would
I
have
had
gotten
to
absolutely
look up-
railed if we didn't have it.
yeah,
I
right.
had to look up so many things for how does the true sight, because it's not a shapeshifter, but it is a simulacrum. And if you look at the simulacrum spell, it specifies their illusion.
Yes.
So therefore, I'm like,
Oh.
all right. So he does see through. Okay. I was like, would he know? But the answer is
Theoretically.
yes. Thank you, everyone, for watching. We super appreciate all of you guys who hung out and spent the time with us tonight. We hope you had a good time, too. We hope you had at least as good a time as we did, as always. I didn't kill anyone. Good work, guys.
Came damn
done.
close, though.
Really, actually, very well played. Like, good work. You guys did pretty damn well.
I burned 6 spell slots, just lesser restoring people today.
I mean, that crit on that death saving throw, I feel like if
Oh,
something
yeah.
happened, there was
Yeah,
a
that-
2d
Oh,
in
yeah.
fight.
That was a save. That was
Well,
a save.
No, I was gonna bring him back.
Well, but
Luckiest
it's
man
not the
alive.
same as me
Yeah.
critting my way back to
Yeah,
life.
it's true
Pete,
because you still get
you
to
and
play
I
stuff.
had the back-to-back crit fails with each other.
Oh
I
my
rolled
god, Pete,
4 crit
four?
failed. I crit failed on 4 Constitution saving throws.
Like in
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
row.
3 in a
Three
row.
of them were in a row. Yeah.
3 in a row.
Outrageous.
right?
Outrageous.
That's that 1 in 8,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is literally the one.
Well, guys, we can chat all we want after the show. Let's wrap it up for the good folks watching and hanging out still. Thanks for hanging out, of course.
Sorry, 12:30 here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it is.
quite late. This is a longer one.
No,
yeah.
this is a shorter one.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Usually we finish at like 1:30.
That was 3.5 hours. Pretty good. Pretty on point for us. That's what we're aiming for. Anywho.
Yeah.
Let's take a quick moment. Say our goodbyes. Anyone have any shout outs? We'll start with you. Hashtag Twitterless James playing Luke Luckson II, Bane of Kobols.
Hey.
Luke or James, how you doing? Any shout outs before we take off?
Doing good. Shout out to Oath of Devotion Paladin for allowing us to on the times that the people did save from those terrible paralyzing effects. That was necessary, and of course, Fred's Frank's the best hot dog you will ever eat in your entire life. I guarantee it. Also, we sell sausages, kielbasa, linguiça, all kinds of varieties.
Dude, I'm so hungry right now. We gotta stop. We gotta stop with the Fred Franks.
You're right.
But could you not?
I literally have to. Besides that,
are you contracted to do so?
I mean, it's worse.
I mean,
oh god.
Yes.
Oh god.
Literally. Yeah. No, I'm just enthralled. Is that the one? I think that might also.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, enthrall is definitely
compulsion.
Yeah. We do it because we are
layered the spell effect.
Tell me where that quote I just said is from, and yeah, I'm good.
All right, and of course, James, as always, thank you for joining us. Next, Scuz the Face Eater, played by Crowley.
Yes.
Crowley, did you have a good time tonight?
Yeah.
Any shout-outs to end the night, or are you... anything you want to say?
I guess, hashtag hire Marvel, hashtag make something up. Shout out to Guns in a Fantasy World.
Yeah, shout out to Guns in a Fantasy World. He's a loose cannon cop who doesn't play by the rules.
Yeah, well, he was undercover cop.
He
doesn't play by the rules.
You're right. I really someday want to play my loose cannon paladin who doesn't play by his oath, but, someday. Crowley, of course, thank you for joining us. Blue, Scourge of the Skies, played by Dangerous Bacon.
Hello, yes.
Otherwise known as Kyle. Kyle, any shout-outs you want to give before we kick off the stream?
Shout-outs to the chat for possibly pointing out things that we did wrong and adding me on Twitter. At Dangerous Bacon, where the S5, it should be below my name on the stream layout. I don't have the stream open right now, though. Shout-outs to us always being right, because I never get any ats on Twitter.
Yeah, we must
either that or y'all are too soft. Fight me about it, or at me on Twitter about it, which you probably won't because you're too soft.
And of course, thank you, Kyle, for being so hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, last but serious not least, my partner in crime, Pete.
Hello, I'm here. I have two announcements. First thing I want to say is, man, I guess it feels braggadocious in a way since we made this, but I really liked playing a trash druid. It felt really good.
It seemed pretty cool.
I was going to ask, it seemed like it felt good, which is exactly what I wanted to see.
It was fun. All the abilities, using all those spells that never get used because you could with the way it worked, felt very good. And also, D&D Time. Pete and Jeremy's D&D Time is a live show, and I'm not going to do all that. But tune in to all of the stuff that we do. On Tuesday, I'll be running DnDTime Worlds, where we have been homebrewing a world here on Twitch every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. On Wednesday, we have DnDTime Talks, where Jeremy and I believe this week will be discussing skill checks, when and where to use them. And that starts at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, 6:30 Pacific Standard Time. And then tune in on Friday, and this is the big one, for Pete and Jeremy's D&D Time, where we run one-shots with our viewers. Specifically, it is the first day of our big Halloween event, one that we call the Carnival of Souls. It's going to be running all through the month of October. It's going to be an absolute blast. It's a progressive storyline, exclusive content, and loot. And that loot we are going to be posting tonight after we finish wrapping up here. Probably Jeremy will be posting
midnight. It'll be available as of midnight, I think.
Very good.
At least by midnight Pacific.
Jeremy will be posting that on Discord. So if you play in Pete and Jeremy's D&D Time, make sure you check out the stuff that you can potentially get as items during Halloween.
Can we get some slight spoilers before we sign off?
Ooh, Pete, can we spoil
some spoilies? Pick one that you want to do, and I'll pick one that I want to do.
Shit, you've just thrown me under
maybe we
a train.
Just don't. Maybe
Damn
we just
right. How's it feel? How's it feel, Jeremy?
It feels bad. I can't believe I do this. Anyway, just check it out. Check it out. It's gonna be cool.
spoilers, they're dope. Yeah, so check those out. And like I said, if you play, make sure you take a look over the list and decide what it is that you're going to want to grab.
Yeah, and if you want to check out the Trash Druid, the Circle of Trash, the character that Pete was playing earlier today, or just today on the show, I'm going to post a link in the chat right now where you can go onto our website and look at it. You can check out everything there is to know about the Circle of Trash. Should be really cool. I mean, it is really cool. Cool. That's all I got. I see Bionic Sheep in chat asking if you get the items immediately or at the end. You'll get them on your first game that you play during the event, the very beginning of the first game. But anywho, without further ado, thank you all for hanging out, for watching. We super appreciate it. We hope you had a great time. And I'm Jeremy, and this is my crew, and we're Pete Jeremy.
Oh wait, I
don't know.
I forgot to say he's Jeremy, and he's Jeremy.
And this is DnDTime Delve. Goodbye.
Goodbye.